Hello, everyone. Long time no see. I am back from vacation. Hope you guys all had a good week without me. Hope you had a good weekend. It's my first stream in a week, and I won't lie, I am a little tired getting back into the rhythm of real life again. And I didn't really realize until the last minute that I didn't really have anything planned for today. You know, during my vacation, I was in the US, so I didn't have any kind of data on my phone. And the cottage I was staying at basically had dial-up internet. So I was basically off the grid since last Wednesday. And I didn't really have the chance to think about YouTube or Twitch or anything in the meantime. So I didn't have anything planned for this. I had a bunch of videos scheduled to go live while I was gone. So that was nice that there was still some content streaming in. But in terms of, you know, I was hoping to catch up on, you know, some like Discord and YouTube stuff and just like plan out some stuff during some downtime, because I was just at a cottage chilling, right? So I thought I would be able to sit on the beach maybe one day and have some drinks and chill in the sun and reply to YouTube comments, but, you know, wasn't the case with the dial-up internet. So, but how's everyone doing? Hey, Menavat, Yado, Zenny, and Void. How's everyone doing? You have a good weekend? My trip was nice. Outside of the dial-up internet, it was really nice. I have a drone that I took with me, so I got all kinds of cool footage of that. I can't remember. Let me see, actually. I have some footage I might be able to bring up on the computer here. Yeah, anything happened in Hearthstone while I was gone? Because like I said, I have been disconnected. I've been off the grid. Let me see if I can send this to myself. Just 1 second, guys. I want to show you guys just a little clip I took. I have a bunch more footage that I want to edit, and I'll probably show it to you guys eventually too, because there's a lot of cool footage. It was a really nice area. All right, I sent that. Let's see if it pops up. But yeah, really nice area I went to. A lot of cool shots, a lot of cool pictures and video. Ayato had a really nice weekend. Zenny, it's a 4-day weekend here. Just chilling. Nice. Void also had a good weekend. Managed to find that shiny I was talking about last week yesterday. Oh, nice. Congrats. Found it twice. Wow. I think I talked about it before, but I never got into like the shiny hunting aspect of Pokemon. I got a bit into like the breeding stuff where, you know, you like breed like the perfect stats and stuff like that. I got a bit into that, but I never got into like the shiny hunting. Menavat, what do Tendril decks do nowadays? I haven't been seeing them lately. So Tendril decks were dead until the last patch. And the reason, so Tendril decks aren't as good as they were before. Don't get me wrong. They're not as good, but they're not terrible. And it's mainly because of Tsunami. Is that how you spell Tsunami? Am I dumb? Is it not called Tsunami? Did I type that in? I don't know. Anyways, Tsunami got buffed / nerfed to 10 mana. So now there's actually like a decent 10 mana payoff for Tendrils again. Because before... All right, let's see what the options are. Basically, you know, for anyone unfamiliar, you know, Tendrils, they ramp up, and then once they get to 10 costs, they just keep repeating 10 costs. So hopefully you want to repeat some really strong 10 cost spells, and up until the last patch, there's only a couple of them. You know, you can't get C&E. It's not part of like the loot pool. You know, it's not part of like the things that can happen. And then there's also... Projection Orb, which again, you can't get with Tendrils. So far, ignore Tsunami, because Tsunami didn't exist until this last patch at 10 mana. There was Sea Shanty, which just came out. Summon 3 5/5s. Not great, not awful. And then there's Table Flip, 3 damage to the enemy board. Can be situationally really good. And that's it. So basically, up until the last patch, you could either get Table Flip or Sea Shanty. Which, again, not great, not awful, but, you know, Tsunami being buffed to 10, much better spell. You get 4 water elementals that attack immediately, so it has an immediate impact. So, don't get me wrong, it's not as good as Sunset Volley. Like, being able to loop Sunset Volley off Tendrils was so much better, but, hey, it's better than what it was. So that's basically the idea. Play lots of Tsunamis. You know, basically, both Tsunami and Sea Shanty, they're filling your board, right? So basically you're filling your board with biggish bodies and potentially clearing their board with Table Flip. Zenny says, once you fill the board with Tsunami or Sea Shanty, you can't really do much. That is true, that because both of these spells put bodies on the board, you know, Sea Shanty puts 3, Tsunami puts 4, the board can get full really quick, unfortunately, but we'll see how it goes. Ayato used their weekend for beating the AI Lich King to get the Prince Arthas hero skin. Rogue and Mage was a pain, especially Mage. I don't think I have that still. I should dedicate like a stream to that one day. Let me take a look. Solo Adventures. It's been so long since I've even gone to this menu. Join me on the it's not this, right? Isn't it this one? I think. It's been so long since I've touched this stuff. How do I see which ones I've beaten? Let's say. How do you know? You just have to keep track? It tells you. Look at the frozen chest. Doesn't say which classes I have to do still, though. If I click on one, will it say? Yeah, I don't know. You'd think there would be like a checkbox, like tell you somewhere, right? What's this one? I just noticed that. Can you click the chest? No, clicking the chest does nothing. Hovering over it just says beat it with every class. Yes, I don't know. I've beat it at least once because it has the little check mark here, and I got whatever this reward was. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what classes I have to beat it with still, but I'll have to go back and do like a solo adventure stream because you guys have talked about it multiple times. I have all of them. Like I have everything, I believe. I've heard someone mentioned. I haven't done like any of these. They don't seem worth the time investment for just getting one pack. But I remember someone saying that Phelan has like an adventure. And it's really good, apparently. So this one, Book of Heroes? Oh, yeah. I've done it, apparently. Probably so long ago that I don't remember. But yeah, I'll have to go back. Because even some of this stuff, right? Like, you got the dungeon runs. Yeah, honestly, I feel like all of these like blend together. Dalaran Heist, Tombs of Terror. Because some of these are one-shot things, right? Like Galakron. This is like one-time things to unlock stuff, right? Kind of funny. I remember only doing the ones that actually were good. Like this card sucked. This card sucked. I did the ones that had good rewards, basically. What else we got here? Surprised I never got Sky Captain Craig. Maybe I got it. Maybe I got it like late in the meta. Wow, I never got Amazing Reno either. Yeah, I should go back and go through these sometimes. Like I said, the rewarder was one of the legendary DK hero cards. Everyone except Demon Hunter and Death Knight. Someone said it takes like 15 minutes each. The Book of Heroes, these things take a lot longer than 15 minutes, I think. If I remember right, these take a lot longer than 15 minutes. And hey, Leo. Yeah, I had a really good trip. The only downside, like I said, I was hoping to have like a little bit of time where I could, you know, catch up on like YouTube comments and the Discord and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I had basically dial-up internet at the cottage I was at, so that wasn't a possibility. But it was nice to disconnect and just relax. Tendrils are always nice. Excited what Rogue can do with it. Yeah, so out of Tendril, Rogue, Shaman, and Warrior, Shaman was my favorite, but Rogue was probably the second closest. Just because Rogue is always like fun, right? So much stupid shit Rogue can do. Menavat, I did all the solo adventures when they came out. I think that's my problem. I think I let these like stack up, right? I feel like if you did these as they came out, it wouldn't be that bad. But the fact that I have so many to catch up on and they take so long that it's just like I don't even want to get into it. Hair is driving me crazy today. You know, I'm due for a haircut when it gets to this point. Also, Leo, by the way, posted 2 new deck codes under custom decks on Discord. Whenever your next user deck stream is. Yeah, like I said, I am very behind on the Discord. I definitely need to catch up on that. I was hoping to while I was gone, but again, no internet really. But yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll catch up on the Discord, see what's new there, and yeah, maybe later this week or next week I'll do a viewer submitted deck stream. Those are always fun. All right, but today I will be doing the Tundra Rogues, as I mentioned. All right. Did not build the deck in advance because I've been tired and lazy today. Oh, let me check first if that drone footage came through. It wants me to request access. Give me a sec. Should pop up on my phone. All right, let's try this again. Oh, why is the quality on this doo-doo? Try this again. Oh yeah, okay, I got it working. Yeah, so I'll show you just 15 seconds. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of footage. I'll have to edit together some stuff and show you guys. But yeah, I got a bunch of footage of just like the lake. My dad brought up this like RC boat and was zooming it all around the lake. And I got some cool footage like following the boat. It looks like almost a real boat at times. But yeah, I see it zooms out. It was a really nice lake we were at. The water was like so calm and clear. Yeah, it was fun. Like I said, that was just a little clip I put together for my girlfriend to post on social media. But I got a bunch of footage, and I got, like I said, I got footage of a bunch of different stuff, and I'll have to throw something when I'll have to edit it on my computer. But when I do, I'll have to post on the Discord and show you guys. It was really nice. Anyways, Hearthstone time. Also, Medevac could be fun to dedicate a stream to the entire Merc story. I really enjoyed it personally. Yeah, definitely. I very much want to do it like a solo adventure stream at some point. It's on my bucket list, don't worry. Leo says, nice lake, like there's a lot. Yeah, like I said, it's very, very nice. It was, so our cottage basically had like a little mini beach right at the back of it. So there was like a lawn with like a fire pit and chairs and, you know, other stuff like that. And then literally right behind it was like a little mini beach. So it was like a strip of sand right on the water with a dock. It was really, really nice. Also, Yado, when you choose to go against the story Lich King, I can help you get info on him if you wish for it. Okay, actually, yeah, the heroic Lich King would be a really fun one for a stream, too. Let me write that down, actually. Because that is one of those ones where you very much have to build a deck that's tailored to each class, right? Because everyone has different rules and stuff like that. Heroic Lich King stream. All right, put that on the list. Actually, so I've talked about this a little bit in the past, but for my birthday, it's in 3 weeks, I believe. For my birthday, I'm going to do a 12-hour stream. So obviously, I'm not going to play Hearthstone for 12 hours because I would lose my mind, and that's not a good birthday gift. But I was thinking maybe like the first 3 hours, I'll play Hearthstone. Maybe the next 3 hours, I'll play like Magic Arena or something. And then the next 3 hours, maybe I'll just like chill, talk with you guys, you know, look up, you know, random shit like we've done in the past. And then probably the last 3 hours, I will do Hearthstone again. So maybe one of those chunks, I will do Lich King. That'd be a pretty good idea. Let's put this together. So Tendrils, we got Tentacle Grip is the rogue card that gives us Tendrils. Got the other ones. Obviously, you want Shadow Step. I might put an Excavate package in. We'll have to see. Menavat also has a birthday around that time. Nice. What day's yours? Mine's the 16th. So it's a Monday. Kind of awkward. I'll take the day off work. And like I said, I'll make a whole day out of it. Breakdance. I'm just going to add the very, very obvious cards at first, and then we'll fill in the gaps from there. I don't think I want bounce. I don't think I want bounce around. Although, who knows? Maybe I'll fit it in for fun. Yeah, I might put an Excavate package in. Velorok. Yep, Sonya. Man, so for, you know, back when Sunset Volley was in the Tendril pool, there used to be a fun combo where you could play MC Blingtron and then play a bunch of Tendrils to basically double the Sunset Volley damage. Too bad that doesn't work anymore. Although you could play MC Blingtron, and then if you get Tsunami, you freeze them, right? So they can't get rid of the weapon. Could that be like the secret tech? Also, Menavat says Titan Yogg. Yep, that'll be added for sure. Also, September 22nd. Nice. Week after mine. What advice would you give to someone starting college? Man, that's a big question. Have fun. You know, obviously it gets harder as you go. You know, first year is going to be your easiest year. There'll probably be multiple classes that, you know, a decent chunk, because you have to remember, not everyone goes right from high school to college. Some people go back to college years or decades later, right? So a lot of like first year or first semester classes can be a lot of refresher. You know, things that you might have just kind of learned recently in high school, or maybe just expanding on things from high school. So they might not be very difficult. But yeah, things will just obviously build from there. So yeah, enjoy yourself. It'll only get harder. Hopefully it's an area that you enjoy. Because you know, obviously if you're studying something you enjoy, like it's not even work really, right? Yeah, what are you studying, Steve, out of curiosity? Void says Yogg and Geppetto. Yep. And hey, Jonathan, how's it going? You have a good weekend? I think I'll add Blingtron. Why not? Maybe we'll do something fun with it. And then, is there any Warlock cards that are worth it? I do like Health Drink a lot, and Maestra is just a fun card. Let's try it. It activates Velorok too. Steve, going into computer science, and it's scary hearing everyone talk about the future with AI. I'm hopeful, though. Yeah, it's hard to say. For what it's worth, if you're worried about AI replacing your job, AI is probably going to replace everyone's job eventually, so no one's safe. Tess? Man, I wish Eudora got buffed. Eudora could be 5 mana and be totally fine. Like, both Maestra and Eudora should be 5 mana, at least. Alright. We got Yogg. Steve, I have a piece of advice, but it depends if you have free college in your primary or not. Or free college in your country. Steve has free college. I am very jealous. That is for people who don't people who live in, people who don't live in North America, it could be, you know, might not realize how big of a thing that is. Lewis says Grifta. Grifta's a good one. Especially bouncing with Rogue. I like Grifta. I think I said it before in my my crafting guide for perils, but Grifta's just a good like 30th card. I think it's just a fun, good card. All right, what do we want here? What's like the meta like? I have not played in a week. Also, bruh says they hate law school. Someone kill me. Hey, you have to be my lawyer, though. You have to be my legal counsel. I'm hoping, you know, I'm wishing you the best. You got to make it through. Jonathan says, chillin', walking home with groceries. Gonna try gluten-free bread for the first time as a test because of health issues. So I'll have to say, my stepmom has like a gluten intolerance and eats a lot of gluten-free stuff. And I always try it just for fun. So at the cottage this week, for example, right, she had gluten-free bread. She had gluten-free tortillas and gluten-free like pasta. Like my sister made a mac and cheese at one point, right, and did a separate gluten-free version. And I will say it's pretty close. Like most gluten-free stuff, yeah, there's a difference, but a lot of the stuff I've tried like isn't too different from the regular stuff. So yeah, depending on the brand, the type of food, it might not be that different. Also, Leo says Marin. I don't think... Should I put the Excavate package in? Or am I like making the deck too unfocused? And yeah, I don't know what the meta's like. Actually, let me look online quick. What's the meta like? It's all like aggro, right? Aggro Paladin, Tempo Druid, Insanity Warlock, Pirate Shaman, Pain Lock, Evolve Shaman. All right, lots of explosive decks. Stick Up? Kajamite? Yato says you can never go wrong with Excavate. Void says Geppetto. Would Bounce Around be good for this deck? I'm always so torn on Bounce Around. You know, it's funny, when Bounce Around was first announced, I thought this card was going to be amazing. I thought this card, kind of like Sonya. You know, Sonya fits into every rogue deck and is going to be so, so good the entire time it's legal. I thought Bounce Around was going to be like a third Shadow Step. I thought Bounce Around was going to go into every single deck, but unfortunately it's just a bit too slow. I might add it. We'll see. Let's see how much we fill up things with Excavate. I guess we don't need that much, right? Do you even need Burrow Buster? I feel like you don't. Between Drilly, the Shovel, and Kobold Miner? Do we really need Burrow Buster? What do we got? Anything I want to take out? MC Blingtron might get cut, but I think it's fun. We'll see how it goes. Bounce Around is used for Alex Rogue, but that's in Wild. Here, we'll add Bounce Around. We'll try it. One last card. We could do... Oh, probably Velorok, right? What else is there? There's Ziliax. Ziliax is an option. Gorgonzoru is an option. Anything else jumping out at me? Zenny says no Burrow. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's needed. I think it's overkill. You are getting a ban, Mr. Bot. Stick Up is always good. Literally one mana, find an answer. Stick Up is good. Can I fit it in here? Wonder if I should swap Geppetto for ETC and put Geppetto in the ETC. Because sometimes Geppetto is just too slow, right? If I do ETC, I put Geppetto in it. Maybe put Bounce Around in it. Let me see, at least Geppetto. Anything else here I can put in Geppetto instead? MC here, I'll put MC Blingtron. That could be like the meme pick. And then here, what did I want to add? I said something. Flint? What if I add Bounce Around to ETC and put Stick Up in? Hearth for the memes. I like your thinking. What else you guys say here? Especially if you can use Maestrix, then you could potentially get a legendary from one of the other heroes. Spoiler, if you put Geppetto in ETC, you'll probably never take it. For what it's worth, though, even if Geppetto's in the main deck, I feel like the only time you play it is when the game goes like really, really long. So I feel like the amount of times I pick it from ETC would be the same amount of times I play it in the main deck. Flint. And then maybe put Bounce Around. Here, let's try Bounce Around here. Flint in the main deck. Let's try that as the first draft. As always, though, we'll adjust the deck as we go. There's lots of cards that could be changed here. So this is just the first step. So we'll see how it goes. Void also said throw in Hearth, because why not? I like your guys' thinking. Jonathan, you won't need that many tendrils anyways, and it's a dead card very often. I hate Bounce. I tried it a bunch. Hearth is just a worse Marin, I feel. You're not wrong. It is very much a worse Marin, but it's a more fun Marin. That's the distinction. All right. So, switch to standard. Let's go. Hugh says, fair enough. Bounce Around might just be a win more unless you can craft a combo that lets you puke out multiple tentacles on the board at once and have 3 mana left over. Yeah, I think that's the logic, right? Is Bounce Around is kind of like a win more card. Same with Geppetto. So maybe they're more fitted for ETC. All right, Warlock is the first game. Also, Menevet decided to name the deck Table Flipper. All right, so after this game, I will have to rename it. Especially since I changed it, right, to actually show the name. Oh, this is Sanity, right? Uh-oh. But yeah, like I started naming, because I've been playing a lot of viewer submitted decks recently, right? And I started naming the decks after you guys. I forgot I had that option to name the deck, so so we'll do that after this one. Does Insanity run Miracle Salesman? Sure. What's Table Flipper? I'm assuming they're talking about Table Flip, the 10 mana Warlock spell that deals the 3 damage. Which, with my luck, I'll just get that off every tendril.
And now, the premiere act, me!
Okay, this is some kind of insanity. Just chill? I could shoot that next turn. Yeah, just chill. Yato, am I the only one that gets lag once in a while? Yeah, let me know. It looks like I did have a hiccup a little bit ago with the internet. Yeah, let me know if anyone else is lagging. Twitch was acting up like a week or 2 ago. Wow, so many bots today. Also, Voice's Elite Torn Champion is also an option. Yeah, Elite Torn Champion, also a really good card. Yeah, see, I've talked about it before, right? But one of like the really tough aspects of Rogue sometimes is the sustain. Like, if you don't RNG some sustain with Rogue, some matchups can be really tough. And I feel like Health Drink complements Rogue so much. I feel like it hasn't caught on. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it hasn't caught on. You know, a lot of Rogue decks, they choose to run the 1-drop instead, which it is a good card, but I don't know. I think for the way I play, I think Health Drink is better. Also, Hugh, I get it. Tendrils call Table Flip over and over. Yeah. Menevat's on YouTube now. Were you having issues on Twitch too? Also, we should make a deck with only fun... that's fine. We should make a deck with only fun legendaries. Yeah, I'll have to go back to them. I have a druid deck and a warlock deck that are like play that. Also, collapse is also nice too. Not going to attack his face. Just chill. Yeah, see, the only problem, right, is if... Yeah, see, I don't know what's been going on with Twitch lately, because I had a stream a week or two ago where the same thing happened. It kept lagging and kept having issues on Twitch, but YouTube was fine, people were saying. Hey, Emic, playing some Tendril Rogue. So I just got back from vacation, and I didn't really have the chance to plan out a stream, so just be chilling with some Tendril Rogue today instead. Should I just rip one of these? Get it out of my hand, too. Okay. Not going to attack his face. I got 3 burst damage here, right? 6 with Sonya. Actually, I have a lot of potential burst damage here. Do I attack his face? His Molten Giant's at 5. This will bring it to 4. Can't play 2. That's fine. How was vacation? Vacation was good. The only downside was I was in the US, so I didn't have data on my cell phone, and the cottage I was staying at basically had dial-up internet, so I was hoping at some point to, like, you know, sit back and, like, catch up on some YouTube comments and stuff, but I was basically off the grid the entire time, which is good and bad. Zenny, are you guys saving gold for the mini set? I am, personally, yep. Menavat's on YouTube too, though. Oh, YouTube's also lagging? I have a tiny bit of dropped frames, but not much. All right, if you had a Molten Giant there, you probably would have played it, right? This isn't lethal, right? 5? No. All right. Is he playing Pain or Insanity? This seems like Insanity, I think. I don't know. I feel like there's like hybrid decks. There's like Pain, there's Insanity. I feel like there's decks that kind of mesh both aspects. Also, Hugh, I always save gold for the mini set. There's usually at least one useful card in there, and many others have a good chance of getting nerfed, including some dust back. So I will say, the Whizbangs Workshop mini set I thought was terrible. It was a huge disappointment. Wow, Burn Symphony. And Harp. Wow, what did he pick? But yeah, I thought the Whizbangs mini set was really disappointing. So I'm really hoping they do something cool with the tourist mechanic. What? Oh, I forgot that I had lifesteal. I thought he just killed himself. I just want to heal as much as I can.
Justice is mine.
And then... let's drop this. Could shoot him in the face, maybe. Mini sets are the best you can get for your gold, even if almost nothing would be playable. Yeah, I like, obviously I agree. Like the math says, right, they're such a good investment. But yeah, I was so disappointed with the Whizbangs one. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping, I don't know what they could do with the tourist mechanic. Maybe they'll introduce a new tourist combo. Like maybe they'll add like a second tourist card for a class or two, so they can do 2 different classes. That'd be cool. Give me some good stuff. Give me a Blast Wave. This is not looking good, guys. Oh, man. Get rid of one here, one here. I'm probably dead. Damn it. Popcar's so strong. Like, I watched a little bit of the Masters Tour when it was on, and I feel like whoever, like, especially like the mirror matchup and stuff, like whoever had the Popcar just won. Oh well. Also, Immic, imagine a world tourist that will allow you to play 3 or 5 cards from any other class in your deck. That would be sick. Yeah, I've heard someone else mention like a world tourist. I'm hoping they go some kind of direction like that, right? All right, so who was it? Menavat. Table flipper. Hopefully that's not bad juju. Don't put the table flip bad juju on me. But yeah, I'm hoping they do something cool with the tourist mechanic. Either another tourist path, or maybe they do the world tourist, as you said, where you can do like any class, but you're limited to only a couple cards. I'm really hoping it's an interesting mini set, because like I said, the last one was kind of a bummer. What's this, elementals?
You ask for it. None can escape my fury.
All right, play this on 1. I'm going to say until like the end of time, but I wish Maestra was 5, man. Like, the fact, so Maestra, right? You play Maestra, it does nothing. And then you still have to pay the full mana of the hero card you discover. It's just so slow. But it's so cool. I wish it was a little better. I think I'll... screw it. Hit this, please. All right, casual 1 mana, shoot myself for 4. Also, is it just me, or does the music seem really quiet today? Does the game and the music and everything sound okay to you guys? Yato's also saving for when the mini set comes. I think I saw your post, Immic, on Twitter that the mini set is probably going to be announced next week or something. Is that right? Also, yes, it is quiet. Just the music or the game or both? Also, custom Hearthstone designers... oh, no, it's fine. Okay, it seems quieter on my end today for some reason. Custom Hearthstone designers cooked with the tourists. Some people made tourists that allowed you to use cards from a specific wild expansion. Yeah, so... Oops. When the Perils first got announced, you know, people were really bummed out that the tourist keyword only worked for that expansion. But I said that I can see if the tourist mechanic went well, I could see them expanding it to other expansions and to other sets. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was something like that in the future. Get rid of that. Do I just double coin out Kajamite? No, I want to keep stuff on the board. I don't think the spell damage matters. I can coin this out. That's kind of cool with Velorock, but really slow. Let's do that. They don't really run spells. Probably the Finale of Lifesteal. This would be a 3/3. I'll do that one. Sure. Immic, imagine a wild Warlock tourist. You could put up to 5 wild cards from Warlock into your Rogue. That would be really cool. Not so much with the cross class stuff. Also, Leo says music's pretty silent here. Don't know, now it's better. Yeah, maybe it's just quiet songs that are coming on. I don't know. But yeah, imagine there was a keyword, right? So not cross class, but imagine there was a keyword that lets you put a certain amount of wild cards in your deck. That would be really, really cool. I think doing the cross class at the same time would be too crazy. But yeah, that's neat. I really don't want to trade Velorock into this and lose it. I'd rather Shadow Step it if possible. Here, I could do this. Jabraz, you'd have to be very super careful with that. It can break the game very quickly. Yeah, and that's the reason why, like, the tourist mechanic, right? That's why I think they're starting very small. They're starting very narrow because things very easily could break the game 100%. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of options with the tourist mechanic as it is, but it's something I'd like to see them expand on. I would really like to see them expand it further and then maybe eventually expand it into wild, but it very easily could break things. You are totally right. All right, give me some good discovers. That is awful with Rogue. I don't really need the card draw. Let's take that. Can hide behind this too, which is nice. Kind of like a cheap... Yeah, sure. Oh, it's already active. I don't know why I didn't think it wouldn't start counting until like I got it. Also, Immic, I don't think either of these things are happening, but I can see some payoff where you get rewarded for running cards from your tourist class. Oh, that was a good outcome. That's fine. Jobra, I'm Jonathan B on YouTube, by the way. Just switched to Twitch. All right. It's always funny when you guys switch back and forth. Immic, by the way, did I tell you already that I'll be in a future video of a 1.4 million CS YouTuber, and I won the main prize as well? Oh, nice. Was it you talking? You won a like a prize for like competing, like a competition, or is it like a random giveaway? Either way, it's cool. Congrats, man. Oh, I want to kill this. See what we get. 2 cost. Oh, God. Well, no more Maestra. God damn it. All right, let's get rid of you. Let's freeze you and upgrade the spell stone. Do I have any demons? Okay, that's a good swap. Menavat table flip. Yes, you predicted it, Menavat. Good job. Hey, Fosco. Missed you last week. Yeah, I missed you guys. It feels weird kind of being back here after being off for a week. How was my time off? It was good. You know, I was basically disconnected from the internet, which was a good thing and a bad thing. But the cottage and the lake I was staying at, it was super, super nice. It was nice to just chill and relax. So, yeah. Very, very nice time off that I needed. 5, 6, 7, 8. Swap you. And random fire. I could probably afford to tap. Ultra Access. All right, this game's getting interesting, guys. I feel a little bit better about that announced darkness now. Also, Immic, we were playing a show match and there were 3 hidden items on the map and I found the best one. Oh, that's cool. Nade King. I haven't heard of them. I'll have to look it up. Zenny, I just struck a deal these days. Got like 700 MTG cards for 27 bucks. I hope it's not like bulk commons and uncommons. Also, oh, Vona too. God. All right, this announced darkness ended up being very, very good. Actually, do I play it? Oh, Trog 2. All right. Table flip to start. Wow. Man, normally when you like RNG this type of card, you know, the cards that just replace your hand and deck, it really sucks, but this one's been really good so far. Zenny, it's definitely commons and uncommons, also a lot of lands. Hey, I'm not sure how many cards you have, but it is, you know, depending on your situation, it can be really nice to get all those bulk commons and uncommons, like to kind of start your collection. Also, Axel, if only you had Raza. Oh yeah, if only. If only I didn't take it there. Also, Hugh, imagine a wild tourist that let people run a single wild card like Warlock using Demon Seed or Druid using Guff and Standard. Yeah, that's the thing. I think that would be really cool. It would probably break the game, but it would be really cool. Also, man, why those have to get buffed? Health drink. Hey, more tendrils. I just take health drink. Kill a few of them. Yeah, we got this is in the bag, right? In before they kill me with what's like? I forgot the name of this card every single time. Lamplighter. Yeah, and before they kill me with Lamplighter. Also, say I'm getting these so I can build a battle box. Nice. I always thought it'd be really cool to put together like a cube or some kind of battle box like that. Also, Jobra just saw that Rogue is at a 42% win rate across all ranks right now. That's crazy considering there's at least 2 lists that are top tier, that are tier 1 at top 50 legend. Yeah, so the thing to keep in mind there is a very, very good competitive Rogue deck right now, right? At the Masters Tour, it was basically played by everyone, but the difference is it's a very high skill cap deck. So it's kind of like Patron Warrior, right? Very, very good deck, but not everyone can just copy it and play it good. You know, if I was just to hop on and start playing it, I would not play it well, and I think the average person would not play it well. But if you keep playing with it and sticking with it, you learn like the combos and stuff. Yeah, it's very good apparently. Wait, does that have rush? Why didn't he attack? Jiraxis. I could Jiraxis, Hero Power, Gem Tosser? Is this still 1, right? Oh, you lied! And now it's Darkness. Oh well. I still got this game. This guy just doesn't... So many people, man. I talk about it all the time. People don't know when to concede. Also, Medavat, I bought a Flesh and Blood booster box with 360 total cards, and the 2 most expensive cards I pulled are together more expensive than what I paid for the box. Yeah, so I will say, right, buying boosters and buying like booster boxes, it's always a gamble. But just like going to a casino, right? Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. You know, I've bought packs or I've bought booster boxes that very much pay for themselves, and others where you lose like 90% of the value you paid. So yeah, it's very much a gamble. But it's a fun gamble. Wow. Okay. All right, faces the place. Also, Zenny, I don't have many cards. I want to play for fun with my girlfriend and brother. Yeah, so when I started playing Magic, I did the same thing. I bought like a bulk box of shit off of someone because it's a good starting point. Also, Zenny, I opened a Bloomborough bundle box. Got some cool stuff from it, though. So the box paid for itself. Yeah, like I said, it... Okay, yeah, I don't lose. I don't lose. But like I said, don't go assuming that like every box will be that way, because most aren't. But if you have the disposable income, hey, it's fun. I do it sometimes too. Like, just concede, man. Why are you wasting our time? Leo says, awesome RNG this game. Yeah, this game, like I said, right when I saw Announced Darkness, I was so pissed because usually when that happens, the game's just over. But I got a lot of good random cards. Come on, my dude. Mr. Dom Lawyer. Jobra, I wanted to take a small break from Hearthstone until the next patch. I hope it's before the mini set, but you maybe cue my Highlander Rogue. Well, I on one hand, I'm sorry. On the other hand, you're welcome. Can I get the damage for the finale? Ah, that's good enough. All right, Tendril Rogue, winning without tendrils. Actually, Tendril Rogue turning into Warlock and winning. I personally think that opening packs is the best part of any TCG, not gonna lie. Oh, for sure. And obviously, there's a huge difference between opening like digital packs and physical packs. I'll have to do another live pack opening with you guys. I considered buying a Bloomborough, it's like a Bloomborough bundle or something to open live, but the set doesn't interest me that much. We'll see. But the next one, what's the next one? Duskmorrow? Is that what it's called?
None can escape.
Dusk something, I think, the next Magic set, which already is coming out. Like, Bloomborough just came out in July or August, and the next one's coming out already in like September. It's crazy. But yeah, I think I might buy a box of that. Bloomborough is so cool. So I will say, I've talked about this before, that Bloomborough is an example of doing a, you know, light, kind of goofy theme very, very well. You know, because we've talked about Perils in Paradise and Whizbang's Workshop. They're very goofy sets, and people are kind of sick of them. But I feel like Bloomborough is an example of doing that well. You know, Bloomborough, it's a goofy set, right? It's all like little animals and critters and stuff, right? And it's not like very dark, it's not very mature, and like, which is kind of what people want out of Hearthstone sets, right? But I think Bloomborough does it so well. Like, in terms of kind of goofy, lighthearted expansions, Perils and Bloomborough are on like opposite ends of the spectrum, I think. I think Magic knocked it out of the park. But it's just not really my vibe. So, on one hand, I recognize Bloomborough is a like visually and like, you know, very well designed set, but not really my vibe at the same time.
Justice.
But I understand like the hype for it. These 1-mana tendrils, man, just kill themselves every time. Also, Fosco Buddy's butthurt. This deck doesn't have Saren? No, it's got Yogg-Saron, if that's what you meant. Actually, I should have broke this first. Probably. It's fine. That's okay. Joe Brad, I don't play Magic, but the Bloomborough looked cool. How interesting and good was it overall? So I have heard from people who play drafting, which is kind of like Arena in Magic, that apparently people aren't too happy with Bloomborough. But outside of that, I don't really know what the reception's been like. Whizbang's Workshop was similar in terms of the idea, but they kind of missed the mark, I felt. So I will say, if, you know, Hearthstone only released Whizbang's Workshop or only released Perils, would have been totally fine. But the fact that they released these two, like, super goofy, lighthearted expansions back to back, I think it was just overkill.
I wonder.
Wow, this guy's going, like, really slow start. I'm just gonna trade this so we can't ping it, I guess.
Justice is mine.
Also, Zenny, every time Painlock is playable, the game is so boring. Just played one on ladder and it's annoying. Yeah, Painlock is one of those decks, right, where it's like you win or lose on turn like 4, 5, 6. It is like one way or the other. Also, Axel, I built Black Crime discard deck. The game is rigged. The shuffle and draft people can cheat to build good decks. I'm assuming you're talking Magic, like Bloomborough? So let's do another one of these. Actually, let's YOLO at 2 cost. Usually if you RNG, what's it called? Pit stop? Kind of sucks. That was nice though. Kind of sucked we couldn't play Drilly right away, but it's okay. Jobra, games against Painlock are 4 minutes long. It's hard to be mad at that. Yeah, every time I play a fast deck, it always blows my mind like how quickly you can get through your games. Because normally I play very slow decks, right? I play more control, value decks, where games regularly can last 15, 20, 30 minutes. So it kind of is a breath of fresh air sometimes playing aggro and like how fast the games are. Also, actually, yeah, we were talking about MTG. Zenny, so many aggro decks this meta, Painlock, Pirate, Hand Buff. Yeah, the meta is very, very aggressive right now. And it's a lot of like explosive, aggressive decks, right? Where, like I said, they're winning or losing on turn like 4, 5, 6. Let's get rid of that for sure. I don't really need to bounce anything, right? Just break this. Yep. Yeah, I did see the newest Vicious Syndicate report came out. You know, for anyone who's unfamiliar, Vicious Syndicate is a group that, you know, aggregates data, you know, win rate data and stuff, and they put together a report sorry, they put a report together every couple of weeks where they talk about like the best decks and like the meta and stuff like that. And in their most recent report, they very much talked about how like people want a good control deck. You know, Warrior has a shitty play rate right now, shitty win rate. Warrior has a shitty win rate, but it's one of the higher played decks because people just want Warrior to be good, like want a good control deck, and it's all aggro right now, right? So hopefully the mini set shifts things a little bit. Health drink was nice. Do I just shoot? Sure. Reno Priest is good. Is it? So from Diamond to Legend in the last week, Reno Priest has a 48% win rate. Oh, God. Also, the fact that he RNG'd a Corpsicle. Also, this will be at 8 damage next turn. Uh-oh. I just hope I get some good shit off this. What if I do this? Do this. Get a good 5 drop? Actually, I could bounce this, right? Oh, I should have done that first. This would have been nice to get. I guess take the Huntress anyways, right? I could always play it, Shadow Step it.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
Most Reno decks are very bad right now. You just queue a rogue and a concede. I might be dead here. Actually, am I dead? I am dead. His Lamplighter's at 8 and he's got Corpsicle. Damn. I had a really clunky hand this game. A lot of cards I just couldn't do anything with. Medevat, discover last like a true gamer. You're right. Hey, life tap last. All the best players life tap last. Also, Fosco agrees Reno Priest is not good, too slow. Yeah, there isn't really any good control deck right now. Like, I think in the Vicious Syndicate list or report, they meant... I'll keep both of these. I think they mentioned that in, like, Legend or Diamond to Legend, Reno Warrior has, like, a 45% win rate, but it still has, like, a 10% play rate because people just like the deck and like the play style. But yeah, the meta is just so aggressive. So hopefully the mini set brings some kind of cool control tool. Hey, Spinny, how's it going? Blood DK is doing okay-ish. Oh yeah, I have a Blood DK list on the Discord, though. I'll have to play at some point. So what is this garbage? I guess this is like card generation, right? Axel, I'm sick of seeing Warrior. Hey, at least Warrior got a bunch of nerfs, right? You don't see like the hydration station shenanigans anymore. Druid is the only long decks that are viable because of ramp. And what's Druid at right now? Tempo Druid is a 58% win rate. And I wouldn't even consider that like a control deck, obviously, right? But Highlander Druid's got 54%. That's probably the closest you're going to get to like a viable control deck right now. And yeah, Highlander Warrior, 50% win rate. Odin Warrior, 51% win rate. We'll have to see. Let's trigger... Give me like a rock or the buff. Hey. Sure. Hand's kind of awkward right now. Oh, next turn, I can synthesize Velorock Shadow Step. Also, Spinny, you use a lot of value-giving legendaries. Yeah, this deck definitely could be better. I'll probably tweak it in like a game or two. I played a much lighter Tendril Rogue. Yeah, I'll probably end up cutting... I want to keep Hearthen. Hearth's fun. Maybe I'll cut Grifta? Have to see. Alright, give me a good Discover. Something I can play right away. This is 3 less? 3 less. Yeah, that's removal. Kind of annoying he's getting so much value off this. Hopefully he doesn't have the copy guy. Also, Druid's in a good spot. The class is the best at abusing Marin. Yeah. Like, we've said it many times, right? Ramp, very, very good. Cheating cards out, very, very good. Druid does all of it. Void, I want to try Odin Warrior. Odin Warrior is a really cool deck. It's obviously not as good as it used to be, but I think it's slept on a lot. I think the fact that Reno Warrior is so popular kind of, you know, outshines Odin Warrior. Like, people don't think about it as much. Yato, I enjoy the Razzle Dazzle. DK got me to Platinum 5 with it. I'll have to try that deck. It's definitely been getting more popular since the like the buttons buff and the Razzle Dazzle buff. I'll have to play it at some point. All right, let's discover some more. Blade Storm? That's okay. Be 7 mana. Oh, 6? I can't count. Let's kill you. Let's play this to trigger this guy for next turn. I think I'm gonna save Fight Over Me for like the 7-4 or something. I'll still Shadow Step this. All right, 1 cost. Don't kill yourself again. Could be worse. Yeah, sure. Jobra and the Cold Feet list. Is Cold Feet like a card people are legit playing? I've always thought, actually, like, depending on the meta, right? Cold Feet, it could possibly be like a meta card. Oh, Azurite Giant. I didn't even know this deck was running that. Also, I think Druid stuff it got makes Odin Warrior a lot better. Oh, for sure. You know, the... What's it called? The ramp card, right? I forget what it's called. Horizon something, I think. That card will be ran until it rotates. It's like... It is going to be so good for every Warrior deck going forward. Kind of wish I stole that freeze now. Let's discover. Neptulon. Do I have any fire spells? I don't think so. Still a rush, though. Draw a spell. Draw 2. No, thank you. Sure. Free. Oh, okay. Great dance. Another Velorock. Sure. Yeah, I want another one. I'm greedy. Cold Feet is a double in a lot of lists since the Masters Tour. I did see during the Masters Tour it was ran a lot. All right, kind of sucks getting hit by an 8 here, but we'll see. Also, one day I hope to get that rogue skin. It's so cool. Does anyone know how you get the skin? Because I know originally I got it years and years ago. I think from like a WoW promotion, or I forget exactly how I got the skin, but I remember it was very, very long time ago. And I don't know if they've come back with it since or anything. Rifta. I need to get cards out of my hand.
Let the Badlands burn. Scorch the sands.
Give me something cheap I can play. If an undead died. Just play this as a 0 mana taunt. This is nice. Actually, I could play it, not trigger it, right? And then do this, do this. I think I just play this and burn a card. I don't want to overdraw. Oh, I forgot it's not temporary. God damn it. Please don't kill me with Lamplighter. Please. Medevac, I focused on something else for a bit. What promotion? This rogue skin. I feel like I got, because someone on YouTube mentioned, you know, oh, you think you can buy it from the collection for some gold? Yeah, I think originally I got this rogue skin from like a WoW promotion or something. I can't remember for sure. Or was that the Paladin skin? I remember there was at least one skin where you played WoW and got to like level 10 or something and you got the skin. It was so long ago, I forget what. Also, Jobret's a good tourney tech, but for ladder it's weird. Yeah, just like there was that other card they were playing in Masters Tour. Something about cards generated can't cost less than 1 or 2 or something like that. That saw tons of play in the tournament, but again, I feel like that's not a ladder card. I need some healing here. Oh, whoa. All right, I got some healing here. Wish he had more minions, though. Give me something I can play. Oh, give me armor. Oh, easy, guys.
Justice is mine.
And might as well play this. Okay, we're back in this. Axel, the celebrity skin is my favorite. Which one's the celebrity skin? Also, Joe Bright has got wrecked by a slow Dragon Priest deck. He played the cheese with 10 mana guys, with Zarimi into Alex in my face. I wonder how reliable this can be. It's funny how many variations of like Zarimi Priest there is. Oh, man. Or at least I can double trade here. Oh, Medevac Liadrin was the WoW skin. Okay, it was the Paladin one. Do I have any elementals in the deck? I don't think so, right? I seem to get some cards out of my hand here. Healing?
Justice is mine.
Sure. Missed 8 face damage. Oh, I forgot it has Mega Wind Fury. You're right. I did miss 8. I have not played this card in so long. I forgot it had Mega Wind Fury. Yeah, you're right. Also, Medevac Maev was for winning a number of ranked games during the year. The Mammoth. Oh, okay. Yeah, Liandrin was the WoW skin. Void's gonna try out Odin Warrior. All right, let me know how it goes. I'll have to revisit that deck on another stream for sure. So let me know how it goes with you. Also, Valera Festival. Let me Google that skin. Garden Party Valera? Is that what you mean? Like this one?
I wonder.
I don't know. Let me know. Red Carpet Valera? That's not that one. All right, I'm going to heal just because I don't want to die out of nowhere to some lamplighter bullshit. My hand is so full. That's the only problem with like Tendril decks sometimes, right? Is your hand is just so full. Also, Menomet says Red Carpet Valera. Center Stage Valera? Oh, I'm assuming this one. Wow, that's a little risque for Hearthstone nowadays. Good for them. What's this even from? I don't even recognize this. Currently unavailable. Oh, it was a bundle in March 2023. I've never seen this skin once in the game ever. Wow. Oh, man. What's he got here? Just some random card. Okay. Let's see what we get. I might Hearth here. We just screw it, say Hearth. The rest of our hand kind of sucks. YOLO, guys. Also, Axel seen it once. Yeah, I've definitely... That's a cool skin. I've never seen it, though. Oh, Druid one. Interesting.
Justice is mine.
It's kind of funny that one of the Hearth options was like the Togwaggle combo. Because I feel like that combo isn't something like Blizzard would promote. I don't know, because it basically locks your opponent out of the game, right? So I'm very surprised it's part of Hearth. Ayato, I prayed for the day when Reska DK hero skin and be bought. My soul is crushed that I don't own it. So how... Here, we're just going to talk about skins now. Let's see if we can find it. Twist hero... What's the skin called? Is this it? Oh! Oh, yeah, it's always a bummer when the skins are on, like, it's one thing I hate about season passes is, like, the FOMO, right? Like, the fact that you can just miss out on rewards. So, I really wish that anything like this that can be missed, I wish they'd bring it back at some point. Or the All-Star is like games like Deep Rock Galactic, right? Which apparently you can go back and complete previous season passes. I'm surprised more games don't do that because it would encourage people to buy previous season passes, right? Like imagine in Hearthstone, imagine if once you got to level 100, you could start working on a previous season pass. Like people would buy tons of old season passes. Like Blizzard would get a bunch of extra money, I would assume. I don't know why more games don't do that. Let's get this going.
Swiftly.
Just gain armor to be safe. Come on, animations. Oh, I can break the weapon whenever I want. Oh, I just realized that. That's cool. Svinny, Ukraine's currently under air raid, and I can hear it pretty well. I'm sorry if I have to leave early. Man, don't be sorry. Obviously, your safety is more important, but I did see an article, I think today, how Russia hit like the power grid in Kiev or something. It's ridiculous. Also, Yada, I miss him so much, and it breaks my heart that I don't have him. Yeah, like I said, I really hate that games play into FOMO so much nowadays. Does anyone know of any other games where you can complete previous season passes? Because I think that's so smart. Like, Deep Rock Galactic is the main one I know of. And it just seems like free money, right? Like, you've already made the season pass. You know, just allow people to buy the old ones. It just seems like free money. All right. So how do I do this again? I've actually never really done this combo. I Togwaggle, then Azalina, right? Oh, but don't you want to, like, empty your deck first? Like I said, I never played this combo before. Let's draw. Play some Tendrils. This is a Tendril deck after all, right? Okay. More Tendrils. Oh shit. Get stuff out of her hand. Oh, these are all cool. Oh well. You better off not. Your deck is better. Yeah, that's the reason I held off on the combo. Because I realized that, like, I'm giving him my deck, right? And he's kind of out of gas. But my deck might give him something that could get him to come back, right? Also, Medavat, still waiting for Survivor's Irella to enter the store. I got to play with her during Twist, but I need more. Which one's that? Let's look. Oh, I remember that from Twist. I didn't realize it was a skin. Oh, I see, like, the Barons, right? Like, some of these skins are so old. I don't know why they don't... I don't know. I do not understand some of the business decisions that Blizzard makes. Oh, Lamplighter on a minion feels bad, man. Yeah, Foss, we have to empty your deck first. All right. See if I can make that happen. Although he's way... Actually, I want to draw 3. Marin.
My hand is full.
Actually, kind of cool. Playing Uther would fully refresh my my mana. Let's see.
Justice is mine.
I feel like I'm never gonna get this outcasted. Let's play it. Do I care if my opponent draws?
Quickly.
I will chill. He's dead. Yeah, man, all these elemental mages don't know when to throw in the towel, do they? Also, Svenny, even though I hate priests, Irella was a very interesting lore and skins. I know she's not canonical, but she's still nice. I miss Lethal. Like I said, I always make that mistake, right? Okay. Naturalize will be nice on that. All the elemental decks are now very weak. Tier 3 at max. What happened? It was just the Lamplighter nerf, right? Or was there something else that happened with them? All right, so you... I'll do this. I'll refresh all my mana. Oh, it's lethal, right? With the weapon? Right? 6 plus 5? Oh, I had one attack already. Actually, wait. I could do this and then buff my attack, right? This is such a convoluted lethal. Was there an easier way to do this? Okay. Oh, man. I'll take it. Took a few steps to get there. Literally swapped heroes twice to get that lethal. Axel, yeah. Also the... Oh, yeah. Actually, let me quick here. What I'm going to do... I'm going to run a quick little ad. I'm going to tweak this deck a little bit. So I'll be back in about a minute and a half just to make some changes. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute and we'll get things going again. All right. So I do think this deck is a little too heavy. I think Svinny mentioned it. Let's see here. What can I drop? Maybe I drop Hearth, right? I did get to play Hearth once. So we had some fun. Maybe I drop it, and I also drop Grifta. Because my hand is a little slow and clunky at times. ETC. I think it's fine. So what should I add in? Prep. Oh, Stick Up. Stick Up's good, right? Anyone else got any other ideas? This is basically like an Excavate rogue deck, right? But with a few Tendrils things thrown in. We actually we haven't really had the chance to go off with Tendrils yet, unfortunately. Is there any like Tendril tech I'm missing for rogue? Let me look up an old Tendril rogue deck. I feel like there's something I'm missing out on. Oh, I guess Sonya doubles the Tendrils, right? Quick pick. I don't think I need. Brewmaster. Wow, Brewmaster's so greedy. Zola. I feel like Zola and Brewmasters are so greedy. If I did add like the Brewmasters and stuff, I'd have to cut the Excavate package, which I don't think is worth it. Let's just try that. Basically cut Hearth and Grifta for 2 stick-ups. Make the deck a little more slim. For Tess, yeah, maybe I think I will add Tess in as well after a couple more games. Ayato, a shame that one wild card there that allows your deck to increase to 40 isn't in standard. I really feel like Renathal could be a core card at some point. Oh, what a bad hand. Yeah, I could see there being a core set rotation at some point that brings Renathal back. I hope so, at least. I think it's a really cool card. One of the coolest cards they've like ever released in Hearthstone, I think. The fact that it like breaks the game in a way, right? I wish they'd release more cards that do stuff like that. Like change the deck building restriction or change the game in like huge ways. If I just play this just to get something on the board. I think I do. That's actually not bad. More than likely he'll have things on the board and I won't. Smitty, I played Tendril Rogue without any Excavate and it worked really well. Yeah, maybe I'll have to try it out at some point. Let's see what we get. Heatwave is nice. Yeah, I'll take that. And then next turn, I can either Dagger up or Misfire to clear that. Axel Tourist is like that. What do you mean? Sorry? Yato, he's a lot of fun. Yeah, Renathal is a really cool card, for sure.
Justice is mine.
I should have done this differently. Whatever. I could have saved just like Excavate Rogue, I guess. That they can go really, really well, or they can not go so well. Play ETC to trade into the 4/4. Actually, who knows? I could get some kind of... So the only problem with Blingtron is he could equip the Harp to break it. But if he doesn't have a harp, this card would be actually really... This could, like, get me lethal, right? I'm gonna take it, guys. Take it for the memes.
Justice is mine.
I want to get, like, an MC Blingtron lethal at least once today. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, give me something good. I could Grey Worm into Breakdance. Grey Worm to shoot it, Breakdance to kill it.
I wonder.
Then next turn I can Grey Worm again to kill one of these. Yeah, I think that's it. Also, Svinny, I prefer to use Tide Pool Pupils. Tide Pool Pupil, you know, I've said it from the beginning. I think Tide Pool Pupil will get nerfed at some point. And I think the only reason, like, it's not an overpowered card, right? It's a very good card. It's a well-designed card. I think it's just too consistent. Like, you look at, like, the Masters Tour, right? Pretty much every deck is running Tide Pool Pupil because it's essentially a third and fourth copy of your best card in your deck. It's just so consistent. And I think there is ways they could nerf Tide Pool without just destroying the card. So what to see. It'll definitely get nerfed in every deck currently. I also have a gold copy, so that is nice as well. Does this deck have any kind of like burst? So this is Insanity. Or no, sorry, this is Pain Warlock, right? It doesn't really have any burst out of anywhere, right? Like, what if I do this? Do this. Just chill. How much will this deal on an empty board? So it'll kill one. Actually, maybe I should have coined, double coined and misfired there. We'll see what they play. That's a little annoying. Oh, that clears the Molten Giant. Leroy double power overwhelming. That is a blast from the past, for sure. Do I... No, it's only a one cost, right? I could double coin out this guy. This has something else on the board. Let's do that. Ooh. Get like Yogg or Maestra. That could be nice. Also, Svenny, it's unfortunate because it's my favorite card from the expansion, and the reason against the nerf is that it also supports weaker tier 4 and tier 5 decks. Yeah, see, Tide Pool is tough because I feel like it's, on one hand, like I said, it's not an overpowered card. It's a very, very good card, but in some decks, it's like one of the strongest cards in the deck. Yado, what are your three least favorite heroes to play? Mine are Priest, Hunter, Paladin. My least favorites are probably Hunter, and Demon Hunter. and honestly, I didn't even pick Demon Hunter because it has Hunter in the name, although I realize in hindsight that that's funny. Yado hates Hunters. Hey, I don't blame you, man. No, I forgot about Trog. Trog is such a dumb card. I'm actually surprised that Trog has never got nerfed. Like, there's so many situations where Trog is basically like a 3-mana Pyroblast to face. Or with the ramp cards out nowadays, like even stronger than that. Axel's an Astalor. Yeah, Trog is basically like a 3-mana Astalor, exactly.
None can escape my fury.
What's Hunter playing? Also, remember what I said earlier about Pain Warlock having burst? I forgot about that card. Medevat, unpopular opinion, but I don't like playing Warlock much. Yeah, definitely unpopular. Yeah, because I feel like Warlock is one of the more universally loved classes, that's for sure.
Justice is mine.
Yeah, least favorite, in all seriousness, Hunter obviously is at the bottom, unfortunately. What else? Demon Hunter, I'm not huge on. Yeah, Hunter's the only one that like really sticks out to me as not enjoying.
Justice is mine.
See what we get. Don't kill yourself, Mr. Tendril. Don't hit it. Oh, okay. I won the 50-50 for once. Yeah, do I only play Excavate Warlock if I'm playing Warlock? I should check out Excavate Warlock again. Axel, Warlock is my second most played. Rogue is my first. Yeah, Warlock is my second most played as well, I think, actually. Get you out of here.
Justice is mine.
Yeah, what are Hunters playing right now? Is Egg Hunter still a thing? Medevat, I'd go maybe Warlock, Shaman, Druid as my 3 least favorites in no order. Shaman used to be really bottom of the barrel for me, but in the last year, Shaman's like really grown on me a lot. And I've talked about it before, and it's mainly because in the early years, at least in my opinion, in the early years, Shaman was a very different class than it is now. And I did not like early Hearthstone Shaman, but Shaman nowadays, I like it a lot. It's been growing, like I said. Do I have any mech? Drilly? I have no weapon to draw. Actually, yeah. Magnetize Drilly for free.
Justice is mine.
Was this from his deck? I feel like it could be any of these secrets. I feel like people run all 3 of these secrets in Hunter right now. So I don't know what it could be. What do you guys think? I'm leaning towards Hidden Meaning. That's my guess. Spenny's least favorites are Priest and Druid. Man, people either love or hate Priest. There's like no in between. Alright. And then we'll magnetize.
Access denied.
And chill. Yato thinks it's Rat. My only reason I don't think it's Rat is because they played it so early in the game. I feel like if it was Rat, they would have held it later. Wow. So this is obviously, okay, this is obviously Amalgam Hunter. Not, okay. That must have been bait and switch, I feel like, then, to make the Amalgam bigger. Also, man, I need to play against one, like, control deck where I can just go off with Tendrils. A lot of these games have just been too aggressive for me to really get, like, maximum Tendril value, right? Oh, okay, it's a little slower. Not super slow, but slower.
None can escape my fury.
Keep the stick up. Yeah. If there are no more Priest enjoyers on Earth, it means I'm dead. Priest is my 3rd most played. I really love the buff of random effects. Oh, did that go through? I think I read right before my vacation about that change. The fact that, what did they do? They took stealth off of bonus effects and replaced it with elusive. And then they also made it where, you know, they can't get rush if it doesn't do anything. Did that happen already? Because those are good changes for sure. It just worked with your game. The creature got elusive. Oh, okay. Because yeah, I remember they also said that things that either can't attack or already have attacked, like won't get rush or something too. Which is nice, because it always felt so bad when you got rush as like a totally useless keyword in those circumstances. That's kind of okay. Get myself Divine Shield if I attack into things. They released that buff on the 20th. Okay, it was while I was gone. All right. I totally forgot about that, actually. Also, Ayato says, Amanthul copy spam has me sour for Priest. I hate it so much. Yeah, I will say, playing against like 5 Amanthuls definitely is not fun.
Justice is mine.
Lots of gold panner value here. Although the fact they just played this without being buffed, I feel like I'll just let the gold panner die, but what do I know? I love playing Priest, but I hate playing against it. I agree. Priest is very much one of those classes, right? Where it can be so fun to play, but it's one of the worst classes to play against, if not the worst class to play against. I'm out here enjoying my quest line in peace. Yeah. This hand's a whole lot of do nothing. Okay. Yogg is nice against this deck, though. Make all his big shit attack each other, or maybe even steal like a rush thing. But yeah, Priest is miserable. Like, same with like Hydration Station Warrior. Before it was nerfed, I thought Hydration Station Warrior was fun to play, but awful to play against. And it's always tough when decks are in that spot, right? When you have decks that are so polarizing, it's tough. Oh, I don't want to burn anything here. Oh man, I have so many drinks in my hand. It's going to be so hard to get rid of hand space. What if I do this? Oh, it's not going to go in the order I want. Actually, wait. What if I do this? I'm still going to burn a card, right? I won't burn a card. Oh, because I used the coin. Okay. Smitty, are you going for Legend this month? I don't know. How many days do I got left? I got 2 more streams left. Honestly, I feel like I won't this month. There's not really any deck that's like competitive and very interesting to me right now. All right, how do I deal with this? I was really hoping for the poisonous guy. So that's 6 damage total.
Now this is treasure.
So one's gonna live. It'll double to 14. Actually, I can get myself Divine Shield, right? Yeah, so unless he has like a weapon or some other charge in hand. Okay, we'll see. Fingers crossed, guys. No weapon or charge to break the Divine Shield. Ah, shit. Also, Medevat says, if you catch me playing Big Priest or some other similar BS, shoot me on the spot. Also, Void, Sleep Under the Stars is kind of nutty in Odin Warrior. I forgot about that card. Yeah, that could be just a 7 mana, 15 damage, right? Also, Svenny, have you tried Razzle Dazzle Death Knight? I haven't, but I've heard about it. I want to try it at some point for sure. Reno Druid might be interesting for you. Also, what shocks me is that Blood Reno DK is tier 3, really? Okay. Am I dead? I think so. Sometimes it's just the way she goes. Man. I'm actually surprised you don't see that Ziliax module more. Because that's a perfect example, right? Sometimes that Zilliax you drop on turn 4 or 5 or whatever, and if it's not dealt with instantly, you just win the game. Also, hey security, I got Legend with Fatigue Demon Hunter when Unkiliax Warrior was meta. I really hope Fatigue Death Knight never becomes good. It's such an unfun deck. Do you think combo decks should move away from OTKs? So, I don't know. It's tough to balance, right? Because I think OTKs that are more telegraphed, I think are okay. Like I think Sif Mage isn't like is an example of an okay OTK, I think. Because it's a little slower and it's very telegraphed. But some of the OTK decks right now can just kill you on like turn 4, 5, 6, and there's not really anything you can do about it. And those I don't think are okay. So it's a very fine line, right? And it's funny because for a long, long time, like the majority of Hearthstone's life, Blizzard did not like OTK decks. You know, a lot of nerfs have been directed at OTK decks, especially OTKs from hand, just out of nowhere. But lately, in the last like year, I feel like Blizzard's become much more open to just OTK decks being a thing. So it's very interesting. They've had that like shift in design with Hearthstone, and it's a very fine line because, like I said, I think some OTK decks are okay and some are not fun at all. I'll take the swipe, get rid of all like the minis and stuff. Also, Svenny, yeah, the Blood Reno DK, it's from HS Replay stats for Diamond 1 to 4. They released it recently. Oh, let's check it out. Because I've talked about it before, right? But I've missed Blood Death Knight a lot. Also, Menovet, that's why I can sleep peacefully at night after playing Questline Priest the whole day. The most telegraphed OTK there is. Yeah, exactly. A Questline Priest is a good example of that, right? Where you can see it coming from a mile away. And there is some ways you can interact with it, or you can try and slow them down. So, yeah, I do think Sif, Questline Priest, those are some better examples for sure. What's he going to do next turn? Watch, he just kills me next turn after talking all this shit about OTK decks. Also, Yato, I wish the Lich Mage was easy access and would love to try playing with that. Try Control Reno Priest. It's really good. I recommend it. Yeah, I played Reno Priest, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, I think, and it went pretty well. I mainly played it to counter Warriors because at the time, Hydration Station Warrior was very, very popular. And yeah, it went pretty well. I'll have to try to go it again. Also, Svenny, because they started enjoying huge swing of events. Yeah, that's the biggest change in Hearthstone, right? Is that they've very much gone all in on like the big splashy plays. You know, historically, I feel like Hearthstone was like a little more like slowly up the hill. And Hearthstone nowadays, it's like big like peaks and valleys, you know, like big warping plays, lots of back and forth, and because it's like fun to watch, right? So it's good for viewers, bad for players, I think. Let's see what we get. That's not the worst.
Justice is mine.
All right, this might be a game where we might really get to play some Tendrils, because so far this stream, I haven't played Eye of Chaos once, just because I'm constantly pressured and I never have like the breathing room to play it. But this game I'll probably get to play it. So we'll see how it goes. What about you guys? What do you guys think about OTK decks? Or what do you think is a good example of a good OTK deck, if there is one? And what's an example of like a bad OTK deck? I'm curious if you guys feel similar to me at all. Axel, I had a game where Druid, where I was almost 3 times... Sorry, I had a game with Druid where I was almost 3 times fully healed. Sorry, you mean like Reno effects and stuff? You kept fully healing 3 times? If this is counter spell, do I cry? Oh boy. I'm not going to attack in case it's like bait and switch or something. That's fine. Oh, Axel, I had a game with Drew where I was almost dead 3 times and fully healed 3 times. I assume that's what you mean. Yeah, those are always satisfying. That's not that bad. Alex Straza Freeze Mage is a bad example. I hate them. I run Dirty Rat in every deck. See, I do like when combo decks can be interacted in that sense, right? Like Sif Mage. You know, Sif Mage, you can play Dirty Rat to potentially counter Sif Mage. So I think that's a good thing, that OTKs like should be disruptible by like tech cards and stuff. Also, look at this, guys. First time playing Eye of Chaos. Hey, could be way worse. Axel says Odin is an OTK. So I will say that Odin Warrior can be an OTK deck, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's an OTK deck. Like I don't think you play Odin Warrior with the intention of killing them in 1 turn. But maybe it depends on the type of deck you build, because I think you can build Odin Warrior to be more OTK focused. But I feel like the way I built Odin Warrior at least was much more like grind them out focused. So maybe it can go maybe both ways depending how you build the deck. Also, I need to get rid of that. I could hit the same thing, right? Yeah. I don't think I need to, though. Oh, this Tentacle Grip. You trade here. All right, more tendrils.
Justice is mine.
I might want to hold some tendrils for Sonya, actually. Ramika, there is an OTK one right now. I'm assuming you mean like Odin Warrior. Because yeah, I've definitely, like, I won't lie, right? There's been situations where I've been killed by Odin Warrior in 1 turn, and there's been times I've played Odin Warrior and killed people in 1 turn. But at least in my experience, that's not usually the case. Hey Roshan, how's it going? Did you have a good weekend? Much love from Singapore. Ramika, oh, for the combo, yeah. Odin is a combo deck, not control. Like I said, I think it depends how you build Odin, because at least the Odin decks I used to play, and you know, there definitely is combo Odin decks, right? But there's also control Odin decks. I think it depends how you build it, because I think it can go both ways. What do I want from ETC? I could get Bounce Around this game. Or I could get Geppetto, actually. I'll do that. Like I said, this is a bit of a slower game. Let's break that. Fosco, Odin Warrior, OTK has to have the Forge guy with the Wind Fury weapon. So maybe we're talking in like Wild here, because I know in Wild, even without the Wind Fury weapon, it's very easy to OTK someone with Odin Warrior with like risky skipper combos and stuff. But I feel like in Standard, yeah, you need the Wind Fury weapon to reliably OTK someone. Ayato says, every time I see Reno, I just want to concede. Axel, the thing with the game, there's no deck identity. Aggro decks are running board clears. Control are running combos. That is true. Decks, like deck archetypes, have definitely got more like wishy-washy over time, like more blended. That was a nice turn for him. Okay, just rip a bunch of tendrils and pray. Actually, I could tendril, Azerite Scorpion. I won't trade first. Okay. It's something of his. All right, see what we get. Sanitize does nothing. Oh, wait. Oh, I can forge and play it, though. Can't fully clear anyway, though, right? Like, Marin will still be up. Oh, no, I can kill him with, Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot it was 4. God. Why did I... Oh, okay, that made up for it. That made up for the misplay. I don't know why I thought I was going to sanitize for 5. Oh, well. Ramaka, have you ever played StarCraft? I played the shit out of StarCraft when I was younger. During, you know, my younger years, StarCraft, like StarCraft 1 and like Brood War and stuff, I played those like crazy when I was younger. That was my favorite Blizzard game growing up. Yeah. I played StarCraft 2 a decent amount too, and I remember in high school, you know, being into like the competitive scene a lot, watching a lot of like the pro stuff. But yeah, I have a very fond memories of StarCraft. Oh my god. The 1 in a million times that AFK is good. That is useless.
A wild miscalculation.
All right, RNGesus, please. That doesn't work right. Conductivity deadly shot would have been cool. I think I still just deadly shot. Maybe it works. I don't want to risk it. I don't think it does. Oh, YOLO, guys. It didn't work. All right, I'm not dead. Oh, I should have shadow stepped that. I'm not dead. Actually, I play a lot of StarCraft 2 co-op. You know, so funny thing, I've actually never played the co-op mode of StarCraft. And every once in a while, I will read about, you know, people playing it or like people's experiences with it. I should try it at some point. Oh, wow, of course this guy got this. Ramaka, the soundtrack is goated. It is, oh, for sure. I used to play a bunch of Heroes of the Storm, which for anyone unfamiliar, Heroes of the Storm is Blizzard's version of League of Legends. And basically, the characters and the maps and everything are pulled from all the different Blizzard IPs. So it's, you know, StarCraft, Diablo, Overwatch, Warcraft, and whenever one of the StarCraft maps would get picked and like the StarCraft music would be playing, oh, it was always great. And yeah, those LAN parties, oh, I miss getting together with my friends for sure and playing StarCraft together. Stuff like that doesn't happen anymore. Also, Axel, it's addicting. The heroes have their own units and abilities. Is there like matchmaking for it? Also, how am I still in this game? I feel like Marin doesn't save me. This is useless. I have 5 mana left. I could shadow step it. Actually, All right, we're hanging in there. Oh, I needed a good treasure. I got such a shitty one. Also, Axel's based on difficulty. Security StarCraft 2 co-op is more about two people playing a game that accidentally has the same objective rather than co-op, but it's really fun and addictive. Also, the Brutal plus X gets hard really fast. Oh, so I guess, so it's only two people then? That's like you plus one other person? Also, Roshan, Highlander, Priest, and Warrior are still the best Highlander. Druid is the worst one in my opinion. Really, I think Druid, I don't know. Obviously, like in terms of just Highlander payoffs, I think the Druid one's better than Priest. Oh man, I thought this was gonna be the game I was gonna pop off with the Tendrils. Is there any legendary that would save me here? Also, StarCraft 2 co-ops 2. Okay. Something with lifesteal, taunt, and all kinds of shit. Ah. Man, I thought that was gonna be the game. That unironically, AFK put in so much work that game. Getting like that ramp card into AFK was so good. This deck just doesn't, unless it RNGs, right? It doesn't have a way to get rid of like big boards like that. Fosco, numbers don't lie. Druid's the only one with a semi-positive win rate, so you couldn't be more incorrect. Yeah, actually that's true, right? In terms of current meta, Reno Druid's the best. Another Elemental Mage? I'll keep farming Elemental Mages. I'll take it. Yeah, let me make a note. I have to look into the StarCraft 2 co-op. That could be something worth looking into streaming one day too. Especially for my birthday stream, right? I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but my birthday is September 16th. It's in 3 weeks or so, and I'm going to be doing a 12-hour stream for that day. And I'm not going to play Hearthstone for the whole 12 hours because that's just torture. Ooh, those are all good picks. Yeah, I won't be playing Hearthstone for the full 12 hours because that's just torture, and I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemies. But I'll probably play Hearthstone for like half of it or so. And the other half, I'll probably play some Magic Arena. Maybe I'll look into the StarCraft 2 co-op as well. Maybe I'll do that for my birthday. Maybe I should have daggered up and killed that. Never mind. It wasn't a misplay. Roshan, Priest has good support cards, like Elise Warrior has Deepminer Brand, Druid only Raystraza. Reno Druid's tier 2. What's Reno Druid's win rate right now? 54%. Yeah, not the worst. 10% play rate. Wow. A lot of people playing it. Wow. Oh. Oh, this isn't Elemental Mage. Something different, guys. Wow. Maybe I go for Geppetto? Play ETC, next turn play Eye of Chaos. Turn after that, rip a bunch of Tendrils. Let's go for it. Geppetto. Hey Tind, where'd you go on vacation? I went to a cottage in Michigan. So went to northern Michigan. It was like a 6-hour drive or so, and it was really fun. I very much was disconnected from the world because, you know, I'm from Canada, right? So because I went to the US, I had no data on my phone, and also the internet at the cottage was basically dial-up. So I was very much like secluded from the world for that 5 days or whatever it was, but it was a lot of fun. It was for my dad's 60th birthday. So my dad turned 60 during that time, and it was my sisters and my family. We all went, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was nice to just disconnect. Also, Excavate Mage usually uses Sif. Although I feel like Excavate Mage is not running... Or sorry, I feel like Sif Mage is not running Cephalopods, right? This could be like a big spell mage, actually. Just rip tendrils? I'm not gonna trade. Who cares? Hey, I'll take it. It's more fun not to trade. Let Yogg take the wheel.
I can't hear you.
I kind of want to break dance this. Get more tendrils. I'm gonna do it. Also, how's this guy at 11? What did I even do? You guys ever have games like this where it's like turn 4, 5, or 6 or something, and either you or your opponent are like so low, and it's like, what happened? I don't even remember playing anything, and they're at 11 already. That was a nice hit. Yeah, but they use the Excavate spell. Might be some kind of hybrid. But yeah, here, I showed it earlier. Little break. Oh, I gotta bring it up again. Give me a sec. I showed some drone footage I took from the cottage. We just make sure it's not doo-doo quality. Yeah, so I have a drone. Ooh. I have a drone, and this is like just a quick little clip I took like at the lake I was at. It was really nice. The lake, it was like glass. You could just see like how smooth, and like you could see everything. It's like a mirror. Yeah, it was really nice. Like I said, I have a lot more footage than this. I'll have to like edit on my computer and play around with it. This was just a 15-second clip I took from my girlfriend to put on Instagram. But yeah, it was really nice. You could see like all the cottages along there. We were in one of these, and it was right on a big lake. Yeah, it's really nice. All right, gotta play the game now. Actually, I screwed up. I should have traded Bladestorm. Oh well. Oh, these are dead somehow. Oh, okay, it worked out. Fosco, I live one state from Michigan. Nice. Yeah, it was in northern Michigan. Let me look up a map. I don't want to show it because it'll probably show exactly where I am, but let me look at the map. Yeah, so it was towards the most northern tip of Michigan. And actually, one of the days we went to Mackinac Island, which is at the very northern tip of Michigan. So yeah, it was a little cool. The nights got a little cool, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. Man, I've been loving this glowworm. It's been pulling some weight today. I don't know if I like any of these cards. Just take this as the cheapest. This mage looks interesting. Yeah, I want to play like a big spell mage again. Like, I've said it before, but big spell mage is so close to being good. It just needs a little bit more. I feel like it needs like a good finisher, right? It needs like a hero card or some other big payoff. Like Projection Orb is cool, but more often than not, it's not winning you the game, right? So yeah, if Big Spell Mage got like a hero card that synergized with it and could maybe grind out the game or win the game, that could be enough, but let's see. Also, Tin, I went from Europe and all my friends want to go to New York or LA, but I'd rather go to rural America in the mountains. So I feel like it depends where you live in Europe, right? Because I haven't been to LA, I've been to New York, and New York to me, so Toronto, right? I've talked about this before. Toronto is the biggest city in Canada. New York is basically a dirtier, stinkier Toronto. So I wasn't that impressed by it. I feel like the way people talk about Toronto, I was expecting more. Or sorry, New York. The way people talk about New York, I was expecting more. And yeah, it was just kind of meh. Test for counterspell. Rip. I'm not going to attack in case it's Ice Barrier. Also, Smitty Big Spell Mage still needs a lot. Yeah, it has a lot of really cool like tools. Like the base of the deck is... Oh, why did I think that was temporary? I should have attacked, whatever. The base of Spell Mage, like the skeleton of the deck is really, really cool, right? It just needs a little more. Axel says New York was good. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, New York wasn't bad. I think just compared to Toronto, I was really underwhelmed. But there's a lot of cool aspects in New York, like Central Park. Central Park was really cool. That was definitely the highlight of the trip and the highlight of New York to me. The 9/11 Museum was very interesting. Definitely one of the most, I don't know. It was very different than like any other museum I've been to. You know, 'cause it's very quiet and it's just like the vibe there. It's very sad. And yeah, it was interesting though. I kind of just want a full trade. I'm gonna use the Tendril ability. And then I might Shadow Step it. If it's still alive. We'll see what happens. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna Shadow Step it because I'm worried about him playing like a big Titan. And we'll play this. Okay. I'd rather go for a nature area than a city. Oh yeah, for sure. There's in the, like, across the entire United States, obviously, right? There is a lot of, like, beautiful nature areas versus cities, 100%. Like I said, I guess it depends where in Europe you live. Like, if you live in a small city and have never seen a big city like New York, it'd probably be very different, right? But I have lived my entire life a couple hours away from Toronto, so that big city experience, like, I'm very much used to it, right? But if you've never been to a big city like that, then for sure it'd be very, very cool. Okay. Also, what played on that? What is that death rattle? Choose a friendly minion, discover a spell that costs 4 or less to cast when it dies. Wow, this... Holy shit, that guy got some good high rolls. Do I just Yogg and make everything attack each other? I think so. Oh, I'm worried about these bombs now. What? What just happened? No! No! God damn it! Oh, that death rattle! It discovered fireball in his face. That's funny. Oh shit! This was the game for Geppetto, and he gets scammed out of my hand. God damn it. Man, I bet I love this Jaina skin. It was also done by James Ryman. I have to look them up, because I remember a previous stream you were talking about them, hyping them up. I'm gonna look them up. I'll have to get back to you. Okay. I'm pissed, man. Okay, I can still get 7, 8, 9. Carrio's nice. Probably makes the most sense, right? Oh, it'll reduce the bomb damages too. Okay. Axe, I live in a medium city. What would you consider a medium city? Like, what's the population of the city you live in? Also, Tinned, you have to take into account all the skyscrapers I've seen in my life is like 6 in London and 4 in Paris. I still find New York great, no matter how dirty it is. Like, oh, like, don't get me wrong. Like, all of New York wasn't some like dirty, what's it called? Like landfill. Like, don't get me wrong. There's obviously some areas of New York that are better and worse than others, but yeah, obviously, if you've never seen a city like that, like I said, it's going to be very, very, like eye-opening. But like I said, I think the fact that I grew up a couple hours away from Toronto my entire life, Toronto is like 5, 6, 7, 8 million people, tons of skyscrapers. It's like the second or third biggest city in North America. So I grew up near a city like that, so it's not as jarring. But yeah, depending where you grew up, I can see it for sure. So do I want to break dance Maestra? If this is summoning ward, that's gonna be really annoying actually. Actually not that bad, his hand's full. Oh, I could just break dance and trade. Yep. Just play this. Give me a good 7. Oh, is that the second time this game I've got that? Oh, if I would have played that first, I could have break danced Geppetto. Misplay, guys. Spinny, could you try my version of Tendril Rogue at least one game? Yeah, for sure. Also, Axel, oh, around 250k. Okay, yes, New York would be huge difference for sure. Tin, but still there's some great nature in the US. Oh, for sure. The more like west side of the US, all like the mountains and Grand Canyon and the like national parks and stuff, for sure. They're because the US is huge, right? I feel like a lot of people don't realize or remember just how big the US is, like landmass wise, right? There's so many different like types of areas and states. Like it's actually crazy that this one country can vary so much in like landscape and culture. So yeah, definitely depends on where you go for sure. The elusive, no. Oh, I get Paladin Excavates now. I forgot about that. Let's do another one. I don't want to lose the weapon. There's no Mage Excavate treasure. I don't want the Shaman one. Although the lifesteal is nice here. Oh, I was hoping it would hit this. Oh, this is Summoning Ward, though. So he'll get another one of these guys.
Running out of time.
All right, I forgot I could take half damage, right? It's not that bad. There's a... What's the Mage Excavate treasure again? Oh, it's the Azurite Hawk. Oh, I forgot. I feel like I never see that one played, so I always forget about it. Tristan, which is better, Tendril Shaman or Tendril Rogue? I think Tendril Shaman is better. I think Shaman is a much more versatile class. But I guess it depends on what kind of rogue deck you play, right? Like this version with the Excavate package is probably might be better. But if you build a more focused Tendril only rogue deck, I think the Shaman deck is better. Also, Menevat, I always disagree with the Hearthstone art slander. If you look at the beetle drinking the health drink, it dies in the final picture. Yeah, I've talked about that before. The fact that the art changes on these drinks as you play them is so extra. Like, Blizzard didn't need to do that, right? But the fact they did, like, adds so much to the card. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't do that until after I transformed. So what do I got left? I have an Eye of Chaos. I got Sonya left. I got Tentacle Grip. Okay, I got a decent amount of Tendrils still left. Alright. Then we got a 9. Oh, yes. Now we got the same. I might just... Oh, do I bounce that? Oh no, I just health drink it. Do I bounce that? It's 2 damage. Do I care?
Running out of time.
Let's get a common. Oh, I forgot I can't play it. Oh well. I've got Titan for 1. Yeah, Svinny, your deck's Tendril only. Yeah, I'll try it after this game. That 7 cost was basically table flip. Hey, Medivac, I'll take it. It was like a knockoff table flip. Tind, don't get me started on Tentacle Shaman. Yes, Tind. Oh, I wanted that game to play out more. Oh well. Yeah, Tind is the resident Tendril Shaman hater. All right, Svinny, let's try your deck. So this one is more focused on the Tendrils. Let's see. This one will be... I can't edit the name yet. This one will be Table Flip So what do we got here? Dig for Treasure, Gear Shift, Tide Pool Pupil. Wow, wow. Y'all got the Brewmasters. Oh yeah, this one is obviously much more low cost, much more focused on the Tendrils. We'll play a couple games with it. We'll see how it goes. That Sunset Volley reminded me of a question from a Hearthstone quiz. Name at least one 9-mana uncollectible spell. There's only 2 of them. 9-mana uncollectible spell. I don't even know. What are the 2? Are they obvious or are they like super niche? Stick Up's kind of nice for Tide Pool, right? What should I mulligan for here? Probably like quick pick is probably good. Oh, build a Snoger. Medivac got one of them. Also, first warrior of the stream, I think. Yeah, just chill. So what do I want to be in like the Tide Pool? Breakdance, Shadow Stepper, probably nice for Tendrils. Stick Up's okay. Whatever I get from Stick Up could be nice. Bounce around. Svenny, the other one is a Druid one. It's not very obvious, and that's in Wild. Oh, Medivac played it the other day, so it's fresh in their minds. See what we get here. This is okay, because then it'll go in Tide Pool Pupil, so it's some more removal, and I can clear that. Tin says uncollectible as in generated like a token. I'm assuming so, yeah. So a card that's generated some way that doesn't like go into your deck. Oh, there's Yogg. I need a way to deal with that. Like Gear Shift here. Sonya and Zola are like payoffs, right? I need something better. And this deck has a decent amount of draw, so I can get them back. Bounce around. There's Sonya again. Alright, so on the bright side, this will be a long game. I can't believe that Mage conceded last game. That was going to be like the perfect game to go long with the Tendrils. Also, the playstyle of this deck is basically play as many Tendrils as possible. Also, Velorok works great. Save Sonya for Tendrils more than likely. I'll probably use this for removal. Actually, I could Chaotic Tendril into Bounce Around. But I want to save it for something better. So, does anyone know, if I play Bounce Around, it won't count towards the 3 of the Tide Pool Pupil, right? Because the spell is resolving, then Tide Pool's going to my hand. Like, you can't just loop it like that, right? Yeah, it won't. Oh, you can prep Bounce Around to get another... No, actually, no, that won't trigger either.
Quickly.
I'll just chill, I guess. Hopefully I get like a quick pick or dig for treasure. Sonya, Tendril, coin, prep, bounce. Oh, that's nice. So remove it. Take some damage, but whatever. Maybe I should just play the Tendril there. Oh, God. Well, so we lost Yogg and Sonya. So that's a lot of our like extra Tendrils gone, unfortunately. That's okay. So that is probably the best thing to Shadow Step now, right? 2 more Tendrils. Oh, I got Brewmasters too. Actually, do I save the Tendrils? Next turn, I can Tendril, bounce around. Actually, next turn, what? 6, 7, 8, 9. Next turn, I could. I have Chaos, Tendril, bounce around. Oh, wait. I need to get, like, since I lost Yogg and Sonya, I really got to maximize this. Stupid ass warrior. God damn. That's fine. With the prep and play 1 more Eye of Chaos. Yeah, I'll play the coin too. Get as much of our hand as I can. Actually, I'll do these first, just in case. Okay, I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay, just don't kill my own things, please. Okay. So I could risk it and play 2 more, prep into bounce around. But if it clears the board, I'm so sad. Or I just prep, bounce around, play 2. What do you guys think? Do I risk it? Do I play 2 more and then prep? I'll get a 4 and a 5. I feel like there's a lot of board clears at 4 and 5, right? I don't want to risk it. Oh, fireball. All right. So we got 1, we got 6. What else do we got here? All right. Well, actually, we'll get to 10. We'll get to 10s and we'll have some more to loop. I have one more Eye of Chaos too. That's probably what I want to use the Brewmasters for. Also Void, I've gone down a couple of HS deck tangents, and now I've ended up playing Amalgam Rogue. Amalgam Rogue, I never heard of that one. You want to send that one to me or post it on the Discord? That's interesting. Also, Tristan might want to eye last in case it dies to your other tendrils. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, actually. All right, kill you. Oh, I forgot his minions costed health. I'm surprised he didn't just play them. Do I just rip a couple or do I wait? Actually, oh, Marin, it's safe. Zarog is probably better here. Actually, maybe I should have did the tendril first. I'll just do one, though. Oh, no.
My hand is full.
Okay, that's fine. I gotta play another one now. I don't want to burn any cards.
Ready for another round?
That echo. Also, Void, it's designed to use the Mech Rogue stuff from Titans on the Amalgam. Oh, I forgot about like all the Mech Rogue mechanic magnetized stuff.
Looking for a stand-up? Careful.
Oh, so this is Reno too. Okay. I think I stick up here to enable Velorock. That's annoying. I have nothing on the board to trigger that. Gets 3 triggers. Yeah, I'll take it. Do I gear shift? What could I want to grab? Nothing's actually super crazy, right? I'll just chill. Although I'm not feeling good about this game now. Also, security. Can't you go infinite with this deck? Like Sonya Pupil, Tendril Breakdance. It's really similar to the Infinite 8/8 Playhouse combo. So I'll be honest, I don't know how that combo works, but you're probably right. I know there is ways for rogues to have Pupil go infinite. I don't really know how the combos work, though. But yeah. If someone wants to lay it out like in baby kid terms, that's fine. I didn't want to draw anyways, actually. But yeah, if someone can explain the combo in like simple child terms for me, explain it like I'm 5, and maybe you'll see. I need something good here. Can I still complete this? Oh, Golden Kobold, I can finish it. I could go for Excavates. Oh, Velorock will get me some cards. Side quest or Drilly? My hand's pretty full, though. That's the problem. I'm gonna do it.
One person's treasure is more treasure.
And then I could Shadow Step it or Breakdance it for another one. Because these are very strong, right? I'm gonna do it. Right, only thing I'm scared of here is I'm at 15. Breakdance Pupil, Breakdance Pupil. Oh, you need like both pupils in hand? Rip Tony, what a fall from grace you had. It is too bad they butchered Tony. Tony was a cool card. Zilliax? Okay. Oh, I forgot about Boom Boss. I might copy that with Zola. What death rattles did I have die? Did Did I have any die? I don't think so, right? Do this to maximize the side quest.
Swiftly.
And the 7 cost. Don't screw me. Don't screw me. Okay. Those are okay ones. Also, breakdance pupil, breakdance pupil. When you breakdance the pupil, Sonya gives you a 0 mana breakdance, so you play it on Sonya. Then pupil gives you 1 mana breakdance. I'll have to watch a video. I'll have to watch some kind of video to explain it. I need 1 more card. 1 amalgam bands at 4. Honestly, I think Boom Boss is what's going to lose me this game. Which is so annoying because Boom Boss just destroys like any other late game deck. Wow, Black Rock and Roll, okay. Cottage isn't happy. All right. How much does the Scourge cost again? Isn't it 8? Okay. Oh, man. There's table flip. Okay, he's got ETC in his hands. This draws Brewmaster. Let's see what we get. Oh, my board's full. Oh, Scourge is 9. This one's okay, I guess. All right, does he have Sanitize? How many board clears has he got? He's used Garrosh's Gift for Brawl already. He's used Blade Storm already. He has Sanitize and probably an actual Brawl. Oh, what's he grabbing? Dirty Rat does nothing. What's he have? Yeah, 100% Dirty Rat. He might have Boom Boss in ETC, actually. I've seen that before. Dirty Rat only pulls 1 thing. If this doesn't die, it's nice. A little bit of lifesteal. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, he's not killing that. Interesting.
I'm losing it.
What are my tendrils at? 10.
I'm losing it.
All right, any of the options are fine here. It's the worst one, but it's okay. The steals heals 3 and spawns a 3/3. Can you have 2 side quests going? If I play this, will it start the other side quest? Because I'm really worried he's going to play Dirty Rat here.
Swiftly.
Or do I even care? YOLO. Nothing I care to break dance. Whatever. I'll try it. It doesn't work. Oh well. Dirty Rat's probably in the ETC. I feel like 100% one of these is Dirty Rat. But like I said, Boom Boss is what loses me this game, unfortunately. And there's either Boom Boss is in the deck or there's one of the ETC cards. The only thing that could have saved me against Boom Boss is getting like Wheel of Death off of the Tendril or something. Okay, there's one ETC. All right. Let's see what this does. No rush. Dinner 10 cost. What do I want to bounce with this? Just an extra tendril? There's nothing really worth bouncing, right? Draw the kobold so we can't eat it.
Quickly.
Yeah, man, this is rough. Double side quest for science. Yeah, it didn't work, unfortunately. Like I said, Boom Boss is what loses me this, unfortunately. Oh, Amalgam's still alive. Like, I'm so surprised he hasn't played Boom Boss already. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, I should have conceded this game a while ago. Boom Boss is such a stupid card. If I could sell my soul and remove any one card from Hearthstone, I think it'd be Boom Boss. At least in Standard. At least in Standard, I think it's the most frustrating card to play against. I think it's worse than Reno. And Reno's a really bad card. That was a rough matchup, though, Svinny. We tried. We'll play another one or two, though. Wow, so many mages today.
My sorcery will prevail. None can escape my fury.
Bellarok is nice, but how can I trigger it in the early game? Stick up. Only stick up. If I had stick up in hand, I'd keep it. Tin, have you tried the new Battlegrounds gimmick? I think it's horrible. It's like trinkets or something, right? I'll be honest, I haven't played Battlegrounds in a long time, but I haven't actually. Yeah, I'm very curious. I haven't heard anything about the trinket. Cool. I guess I've been MIA, right? Literally since last Wednesday, I've been off the grid with basically no internet, so I haven't heard anything about the Battlegrounds or what the trinkets are like. Is it not good? Also, Security agree that Boom Boss is just a feels bad card. Yeah, I think it's I notice it more so because I like to play slower decks, right? And if you play a slower deck into Boom Boss, you just lose the game more often than not. All right. Oh, this is not an Elemental Mage too. Interesting. Trinkets are very volatile. Interesting. Actually, I should have attacked first. Whatever.
Mine.
Hey, same outcome. Oh. Oh, I can't play any of them. This one would have been okay. Oh, whatever. TNT should blow themselves up. Yeah, because that's the thing, right? If you play a brand Boom Boss and they have like 6 or less cards in their deck, possibly even like up to 10 cards, depending on luck, it just wipes out their entire deck, their entire hand. It's so strong. Also, Fosco, trinkets are very volatile. To say you can high roll now is an understatement. Wow. What did they play? Oh, interesting. Oh, I can get... Here, what if I do this? I get some Tidepool Pupil. Tinned, I imagine most people love it because they're very OP, but I hate it because it's OP. If you pick up, let's say, a pirate trinket on turn 6, if you're pirates for the rest of the game. Yeah, I'll have to try Battlegrounds out again sometime. Maybe on my birthday. Like I said, I'll have a lot of time to burn during that stream, so maybe then I could check out Battlegrounds again. Also, Tinned, you can't pivot into Murlocs. If you don't have a Murloc trinket, you'll just lose. Oh, so it feels like much more forced, right? On what you're playing based on the trinkets. Is that what you're saying? Let's see what we get. And a bounce one. Oh, that was a nice hit. Is this another like Excavate or Highlander mage or something? Ran into a couple of them now. Yeah, I've said it before, right? But Battlegrounds is one of those modes. Wow. Battlegrounds is one of those modes where I won't play it for like 6 months and then I will like no-life it for a month. I very much come and go. It's fun in spurts to me. I don't think it's like a mode that I could like 100% pivot to like some people have, but it's fun here and there. Really would have wished I used the Brewmasters on like Eye of Chaos or something, but I'm just not drawing them. I could Tide Pool, bounce around here. Ah, damn it. Chemical Spill has screwed me twice today, actually. Attack first. Wait, doesn't this like technically go infinite? I just keep bouncing back and forth. Let's see. Get a good 6 cost. Whoa, 1 drop, guys. Metabat, I should try Battlegrounds again. I always tunnel vision myself into a type. I'm very much the same. I feel like I get 1 or 2 good cards for a tribe very early on, and I'm just like, okay, I'm playing Murlocs now. I'm playing mechs now or whatever, right? And I feel like definitely a part of being like a skilled Battlegrounds player is knowing how and when to pivot tribes, right? I definitely don't have that skill. Okay. I need something really good here. 7 costs. What are 7 costs? Okay. Something like a taunt, please. Oh, it's not the worst. Although he just needs 5 damage and I'm dead, right? He might have it. This seems like a bigger spell mage again. Okay, it's a good sign, good sign. Also, Tinned, you get rewarded for a tunnel visioning in this meta. The game plays itself. Okay, well maybe this Battlegrounds is meant for me then. Got some trinket games, and the mode is fun right now. Lots of cool units and effects, but some trinket combos are auto wins, so sometimes you just play for 2nd place because one guy has triple the stats of everyone else. I honestly know nothing about the trinkets. I'll have to look into them and see like what they do exactly. Also, Can I just high roll some things here? Oh, board clear? Oh, easy peasy, guys. Oh, I am at 5 life here. So... I was hoping for the healing one. Oh, the Scourge again? Okay. Sylvanas. So yeah, the only problem here is I'm very likely dead. Oh, I won't get the 6 cost. Oh well.
Justice is mine.
Alright guys, you have 5 damage. That's the question. Watch Chadgar just fireballs my face here. Okay, he's digging. That's a good sign. I guess technically he needs 4 damage with hero power, right? Alright, he's still digging. I would play Breakdance to get a 6 drop, but it would still leave the body on the board, right? It would Breakdance it to your hand and then leave the Breakdancer on the board, so my board would still be full. I need some kind of healing, though, to stay in this. See, this is why I like Health Drink. This is why I like Health Drink so much, is rogues get in situations like this where they get whittled down and they slowly get like chip damaged away. Like, if this guy was smart, he needs to hero power me here, right? Because worst case, he can just hero power me down over the next few turns. Yeah, see? That was a mistake. You have a rogue at 5 life, you're hero powering them every turn. Alright, nothing here. Shadow stepping makes a difference. Tendril, I guess. I want this to die for the draw. And the board space, I guess. Oh, healing. Healing, healing, healing. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I'm going to take Stick Up for their chance. No. Healing. God damn it. God. Oh, I should have bounced it before I played those. I was too eager. Oh no.
Let none survive.
Oh, I've had so many chances to get the healing spell. Yeah, I should have Shadow Stepped this guy and then played, what's it called? Stick Up. Yeah, god damn it. I needed that healing there. But like I said, that's what happens in some matchups with Rogue. They just pick away at you and there's nothing, unless you like RNG and answer, there's nothing you can do. And that's why I love Health Drink. Like I said, I think Health Drink really fills in a gap for Rogue. Tristan says, light show all face into hero power. If only, if only. Oh, Rogue vs. Rogue. Should be an interesting last game.
None can escape my fury.
Not really sure how I should mulligan this one. Besides, like, Quick Pick is a good one early on. Dig for treasure, I guess. Also, 10, I saw like a dozen Quillbore players get in the thousands while everyone else was at 100. Quillbore is one of those tribes I feel like I can never get to work out. I feel like every time I would try to go Quillbore, like 90% of the time it would be awful. And every once in a while, there's that Quillbore game where things just flow and work, but it was so rare. Yeah, I should have shadow stepped the Tide Pool Pupil to... Man, it's 3 bots today. I should have shadow stepped the Tide Pool Pupil before playing Stick Up for another chance at the healing spell, but I don't think it would have mattered. Just rip this. I'll hold it. Pum Gum Gum. I think it's because Quilboar only become really powerful at higher tier, which results in a race to upgrade and therefore a weaker early game. So for what it's worth, I'm not really familiar with Battlegrounds in the last like 6 months or so, but I just feel like with like some of the tribes, at least like to my smooth Battlegrounds brain, some of the tribes need very specific cards in order to like work, right? And I feel like Quilboars needed like multiple specific cards really to work. While like Nagas and Beasts, I feel like there's like maybe one very specific card you could really take off. I felt like you needed Quilboar, you needed like a couple of them. Like you needed both the attack buffing and the health buffing Blood Gem guys. And like I said, I don't know how Quilboars have changed in the last 6 months or so. I think there should be more ways to buff your Blood Gems versus those two. Because it felt like if you didn't get both of those cards and have a way to like abuse them, then Quilboars just sucked. But I don't know how it looks now.
Justice is mine.
Yeah, I feel like I don't need those tendrils right now. All right, we got Sonya. If you get up a bunch of tendrils. I think the only problem with Velorok in this deck is pretty much the only way to trigger Velorok is with Stick Up. Mixologist. Is there a combo here? I don't know, guys. I am surprised Mixologist isn't played more. I think it's like a very decent card. I feel like it's so good to, like, so close to being playable. I guess Sonya can double it, right? Yeah, is there some combo deck here I don't know about, guys? Spinny, I don't think you need more than Stick Up. Pum Gum, I agree completely. Some tribes just need that one piece, like the Poet for the Dragon build. Yeah, and I think that's one reason why I've been so unsuccessful with Quilboar is I will get, say, like the attack or health buffing guy, and I'll start going into Quilboar, and you never get the other one. Just, you know, your gems either give things a bunch of health and no attack, or they give things a bunch of attack and no health. It's always rough. This is a weird hand. Okay, that's fine, actually. I wasn't going to play either of those. Okay, there's Stick Up, though. Probably play that next turn. Save the Brewmaster for Eye of Chaos. That's chill. Jobra, it's a Grifta list. Some of them run the Potion Guy. Potion Guy helps triggering Pupil. This is a typical Miracle Rogue, one of the most difficult decks currently. Oh, this is the deck I was talking about earlier? The one where like people like infinitely, you know, rotate pupils? So what do they want here? They probably want the damage one, right? Because it's like 12 damage with Sonya. Uh-oh. Oh, then they just keep getting this back with the pupils, right? Uh-oh, do I lose? So let's get rid of that. Let's trigger Velorok. He's probably just going to OTK me, right? But in case he doesn't OTK, do that for the healing, I guess. Hey, Medevat, I'm assuming you're heading out. Yeah, thanks. Have a good night or morning, whatever it is for you. This will probably be my last game, but yeah, thanks for stopping by. Also, Svinny, it's not 12 under Sonya. It's usually 24 or 30. Oh, boy. Oh, he's burning a card. Wow. My hand's a little awkward right now. That's annoying. That's not what I want. This feels so bad, but I don't want to burn a card either. Hit that. Oh, perfect.
My hand is too full.
Tar Slick. Is that a good burn? Also, Tin. Oh no, he doesn't know about the 6-drop that buffs both Blood Gem attack and health. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played in a long, long time. I'll have to check it out. Am I just dead here? Turn 6. Oh, he needs... This is a really weird deck. Wow. Actually, wait, I'm not dead, right? Oh, he's a coin. I'm not giving him the satisfaction. So this deck, literally, you need to get the damage spell off Grifta, right? Like, if you don't get the damage spell off Grifta, how do you win? Actually, see, that's what I'm talking about, though. Like that turn 6 OTK, there was nothing I could have done about that. And that's the kind of OTK decks I don't like. Decks where, like, doesn't matter how well you play, you just die on turn 4, 5, 6. That's not fun. I'll play one more, because that game doesn't count. Also, Jobra, it's an auto-concede against the deck if you play a slow deck. Even if he's bad, you're giving him time. Maybe he loses by himself. Though it's true, right? Sometimes hard to play decks, people just, like, they screw up, right? They make mistakes. Tristan, Sonya's 100% getting nerfed at some point. Also, Tind really needs to craft Sonya. Yeah, I said from the start that Sonya, as long as it's standard legal, we'll see play until the end of time. Even in Wild, right? It does like everything Rogue wants to do. It cheats out cards. You know, I can see Sonya getting nerfed at some point 100%. Very, very strong card. And Sonya is one of those cards that will only get better with time as well.
Justice is mine.
Also, Spenny, then you can only win with Mixologist, but they return Grifta a lot of times. Adrian, put pressure or use tech cards. So I'm not even being an asshole here, right? But like, what tech cards would have saved me there? Outside of Speaker Stomper. Speaker Stomper gives me one turn, right? Let's see what we get. Okay, I'll trade, I guess.
Justice is mine.
I won't play that just yet. Also, Pumgum, I'll need all the explanation I can get. As a Wild exclusive Smooth Brain, I know none of the standard decks. What is the game plan we're going for? P.S. Also never seen most of these cards. Are you talking my deck? Basically just spamming Tendrils. And hopefully get some good RNG. I'll play this one and bounce around, I guess. Whatever. Kind of sucks getting them buffed and then bounced, but... Tind, I assume there's other Grifta spells they'd be happy to play 6 of. That's true, right? I feel like there's other Grifta spells that would be very good to play 6 of, but wouldn't necessarily, like, win the game instantly, right? That's an interesting inclusion. I just want to get rid of that. I think next turn I want a Tendril Breakdance. I'll do that. Yes, praying to RNGesus. Got it. Yeah, this is basically RNGesus the deck. Yes. And, like, let me look at my win rate. I've lost more games than I've won, but I've also won some games. Let's see. Oh, not that bad. I won 4 games, lost 5. So 44% win rate. For what it's worth, there's a lot of decks people are playing that have similar win rates right now. Odin Warrior and shit is like the same win rate. Reno Warrior. Hey, speaking of Speaker Stomper, by the way. Okay. Okay. Oh no, the Speaker Stomper. I forgot. Oh well. Actually, maybe it's good to leave these on the board, right? 'Cause then they get the aura effect. All right, if they both don't die here, I can get some more Sonya value. Also, Tristan, some lists run the gift to OTK with weapon if they don't have the damage off of Grifta. Oh, you're talking like Valera's gift with Sonya to get a big-ass weapon? Okay. To be fair, lots of people playing Standard haven't seen any of these tentacle cards before either because they're bad. We get it, Tind. You don't like tendrils. Oh, I see this card too. I feel like this guy is running like a cookie cutter. What's the tournament that went on? Like, I have never seen this card outside of the tournament. I kind of want to maximize this lifesteal, right? This will do a 5 cost. Oh, okay. That was a nice hit.
Quickly.
Let's gear shift and the pupil. I just want to keep things on the board to keep life stealing with, right? Oh, Velarok. If I can trigger that. Ah, too slow. That's okay, though. But yeah, I've never seen this card outside, like, the Masters Tour. Like, is this any good, or is this very much, like, a tournament card? Also, Pumgum, how are the new Perils in Paradise faring in Standard? Standard is very, very fast. Like, all the best decks right now are all aggro decks. Or, like, very quick OTK decks. Oh, if I had some way to trigger Velarok, it'd be insane right now. Actually, I'll still get the lifesteal effect, right? Oh, no, it doesn't have Rush. Aw. Six cost. Oh, okay, it's not dead, though. Okay. Oh, Breakdance, though. Has lifesteal. What a stupid game, man. Alright, if I have Yogg to keep me in the game a bit. If I can transform... Oh, the aura's gone. Velorock still would be nice. Pumpgum, sorry I missed out on the word legendary. I wanted to ask how the legendaries are faring because I haven't seen too many played. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm assuming you mean like the tourist mechanic as well, right? And unfortunately, I feel like it's kind of been a flop. I feel like how many of the meta decks right now are even running tourist cards? Like Aggro Paladin, I don't think so. Insanity Warlock, I don't think so. Tempo Druid, I think might be running. Oh yeah, obviously he's running some. Pirate Shaman, I think, is running some. Painlock, no. Handbuff, no. Buttons DK is getting more popular. Yeah, I think the tourist mechanic is cool, but I do think it is a bit of a flop in terms of like how much is being played. Like, I don't think the tourist cards are really played at all in Wild, are they? I don't think I need to Yogg here. This will draw Zola, Eye of Chaos, Marin, Brewmaster. A lot of shitty hits. If I don't do anything, this is 9 damage. What do I just Yogg to clear? Whatever he has, he's had since the beginning of the game. I'm gonna do it. If Yogg clears and lives, I'm in a pretty good spot. No! Hit that, hit that, hit that. Perfect. Okay, so although, yeah, this might be like a Leroy or some kind of rush or charge thing. Might trade. Jobra, do you force the car back into straight, or do you just let go of joystick for no slides? I'm not sure what you mean there. Do I bounce Yogg? Here, what if I do... Oh, it didn't trigger. Oh, because there's no enemy minion to target. Nice. Okay. So let's get Yogg back. Wow, this game did not go the way I expected it to go. Then we got an 8 cost. Watch, I get like a Wheel of Death here. Oh, God damn it. Oh, God. Is there a world where I win this still? Oh, shit. I have no way to transform Velorock, which is really bad. The Scourge? Man, is the Scourge the only 9-cost spell? I feel like I get it so often. Ooh, no Muncher's good. Oh yeah, play them under Sonya. Yeah. So I guess the only problem with the 10 costs right now is that it's actually not that beneficial to play a bunch of tendrils in one turn. Oh, it was Leroy. But like I was saying, it's really not that beneficial to play a bunch of 10-cost tendrils right now, because more often than not, you're getting 3 or 4 minions on the board, right? So 2 tendrils and your board's full, more than likely.
Do you have anything to declare?
10 Demon Hunter Tourist is going to be the only one that passes the test of time. And I think that's because the Demon Hunter Tourist is like so unique, right? It's almost like the Demon Seed for Demon Hunter, which is really cool. Man, this no Muncher, he like just wins me the game by itself. Just put stats on the board. Oh, I forgot. Why did I forget this was a Shaman's card? So Velorock is... Okay, Velorock does get changed. Man, Wheel of Death isn't even going to win me this game. Give me another Velorock.
Justice is mine.
Get this out of my hand. The other Sunset Volley. Oh, okay. So the only 9 costs are Sunset Volley and the Scourge, because I feel like I've got the Scourge almost every time today. Also, Pumpgum, the only tourist played in WoW is Ariana. but only for her effect, not her tourist mechanic. I think it's a really cool idea, but I feel it's way too hard to balance. Restricting it to one expansion makes sense for balance reasons, but also makes it so we win. But yeah, it makes it. I understand that, right? I talked about that a bit earlier. That the tourist mechanic is inherently weak because it's only for one expansion. But at the same time, I think it's them testing the waters, right? Because it's a very, like, there's a lot of potential, right? If they were to expand tourists to more mechanics, or sorry, more expansions, it could be a very, like, game warping keyword. It could just break the game, right? So I think they wanted tourists to be weak to kind of test it out. And then depending from there, maybe they'll expand it to more expansions or to more classes or things like that. So I'm really hoping the mini set has some kind of cool new, like, take on tourist. Maybe you can tourist into like 2 classes or something. We'll have to see. But I think it has a lot of potential. I hope, even though it kind of fell flat, I hope they keep like trying new things like that out, because it is a really cool idea. And I think, you know, adding more like dual multi-class deck building will just, I think, breathe so much more life into the game. So yeah, kind of weak, but I think it has a lot of cool potential. Also, once again, classic DK cards coming in clutch. Yeah, the Scourge, that was a really good Scourge. Even though I didn't get to win with Wheel of Death, but I don't think it would have mattered. That No Muncher saved the day. Also, Mill Druid runs the Mage Tourist to be able to copy Due Process multiple times. Oh, man. Due Process is another awful card. Would it be OP if Tourist gave you access to the entire catalog but capture life at 20? I think it still would be OP. Like, there's got to be some insane combos you could make that I feel like the 20 life wouldn't even be a detriment, because you'd be able to do some busted shit that it wouldn't matter. Also, Pumgum, would it be a cool idea? What would be a cool idea is the tourists visit different expansions a la Twist. For example, next expansion, it's March of the Lich King cards only. Could also give a reason to keep a collection for a standard player. Yeah, we talked about it earlier in the stream that it'd be cool if they added some kind of tourist that lets you add wild cards, but maybe only a certain amount. You know, maybe, you know, say you're building your deck, you put this card in your deck, and it lets you put 3 wild cards in your deck. Like, something like that could be really cool. So that's what I mean about, like, it having so much potential, right? The fact that they've opened the door to this, like, dual class deck building, I really hope they keep going with it, because there's so much they can do with it. It has so much potential. And I think it can open up a lot of, like, interesting, you know, strategies and decks and things like that. So yeah, I hope they keep it going. Not just in the mini set, but just like in the future. Obviously, it won't be called Tourist. They'll do some other takes on the mechanic, but I do hope they keep it going because it has a lot of potential. Also, Hugh, so basically Tourist turns your deck into a Magic deck. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I've talked about it many, many times, but I love Magic the Gathering, and I like that Magic lets you mix and match the different, like, classes, and that's something I always hoped that Hearthstone would do. And this is the closest thing they've done yet, right? So I hope they expand on it, because yeah, if they could do like Magic deck building in Hearthstone, hey, I'm all for it. If it doesn't break the game. But I am hungry. I need something to eat. I want to thank everyone for joining me today. It was nice to be back after a week off with the vacation. So I'll have to double check. I don't think I'm streaming this Wednesday because I'll be looking at some houses, which I didn't even get to talk about that today, but there was a whole adventure with me almost buying a house during the vacation. I'll save that for next stream. But yeah, I think Wednesday I'm looking at some more houses, so I won't be streaming. But Thursday, I should be here. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. We'll have to see. But as always, join the Discord if you haven't already. I post announcements there. And I want to thank everyone for watching. Hope you guys have a good night. And I'll see you either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, take care, everyone.